What's going on? It's your man, DJ Big Mike.
It's your boy, TJ, the mayor.
And this is Beyond the Tracks podcast.
Your podcaster's favorite podcast. Gentlemen. By the way, I stopped at Monroe Nutrition today before the pod.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, I fuck with Jeff. And Jeff gave me that watermelon blueberry boy. The Jolly Rancher.
You want to hit this?
No, I need like Valium or something. He said, do you want the Mega? I said, I don't do crack. And I got the short boy. Anyway, welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the podcast. I am turned up, the fucking turned up today. I'm on one. I
like it, though. I love it when you're on one. We have some guests in the building today, and I was just on their podcast earlier, and now they're here joining us today. And so I'm excited, but I got energy from Monroe Nutrition because Jeff gave me the deal, the real deal. On top of that, I love it when I get to spend some time and chop it up with these gentlemen. Right, so they give me like extra hype. So I'm on one today, guys. That's how the fuck we do. All right, and I'm not even about to do this whole soliloquy because Rome's not here, so I can't do soliloquies. And I'm just gonna bring in our two guests for today, representing Brain Jerk Entertainment. We got T-Rock. We got Josh, the real daddy. You weren't even ready for that, was you?
No, I wasn't.
I'm coming in hot with it.
If it's ain't edited out, I am boycotting Beyond the Tracks.
Whoa.
No, we're not editing
But,
shit.
you know, it's T-Rup here, you know, a.k.a. T-Daddy Fat Sack, T-Daddy Fat Fuck if you're nasty.
Ooh.
Nice.
That was a nice introduction.
That's like T, Mr. Ruff. If you're not, I see what you did there.
T-Rup coming in dirty.
The Michael Jordan of eating. Also,
I heard about that. We'll talk about that.
Oh, we got to talk about that. Let's just get right in. No, first, before we go any further, what I want you guys to do is for our listeners that haven't listened to Brain Jerk, who we talk about you guys all the time, but if you haven't tuned in to Brain Jerk and you haven't been able to meet these guys, tell the people a little bit about who you is.
Oh, shit. We are an entertainment company. I guess we don't back ourselves in the ending corner and like try to be in the one box of material that we do. We try to get into a little bit of everything. Honestly, open-minded. We just want to learn and grow. That's basically what we're doing.
Well, what we do podcasts, multiple podcasts. We do YouTube shows. We help the community. We bring the community together.
Yeah,
we do events like crazy. Juneteenth was awesome.
Yes.
That was on it. I'm going to talk about Sunday, Juneteenth for months.
Talk about it right now, man. You guys showed up and showed the fuck out. The first thing I seen when I rolled up in the hood, I seen the Brain Jerk triple tents. Yeah. They had a couch. I got me a high C. Right when I walked in, T-Rup had a high C for me.
Giving drinks
Gatorade,
away.
There was waters.
I wasn't giving drinks away. I was forcing drinks upon people.
It's true.
Hey, you look thirsty. Come grab this and get something to drink.
Yeah.
I spiked it. Come on.
For sure.
You didn't spike mine. I was disappointed.
I didn't spike nobody's.
You know.
But I'm just saying, I made them. I didn't bring these here for you guys to look at.
Right.
You guys are sipping this shit.
Absolutely.
I don't want to carry it home.
Did you make it to the ALCC?
No, on Saturday?
Yeah, because they was clowning there too.
Oh, yeah.
You made it Saturday?
Yeah, Josh had monkeys out, turtles out.
You did have a monkey.
Out,
I heard there was a kangaroo.
Up on his bike,
Caesar was connected to me all day Saturday, and that was pretty awesome.
Me, and he usually loves me.
Yeah, they had animals.
Kangaroo, alligators. That was thanks to Tyler's Exotic.
I forgot about the damn alligator. That shit was
the alligator, bro.
It was baby alligator, but
no, it doesn't matter. We're okay. Let me put some context with stuff. So, this Friday, this is the day we're coming out. It is the Friday after Sunday, which was the Juneteenth celebration. Also, June 18th, they also had a Juneteenth celebration down at the ALCC. And that's what we're referring to.
Fire-ass weekend, by the way.
Man, and the day before that was Drag Queen Bingo.
Drag Queen Bingo on Friday, yes.
I suffered a catastrophic drag queen injury.
Yeah, we got to talk about it, man. Drag queens get injured, too.
Bingo. Yeah, drag queen bingo is hard on a
Listen, drag queens, it's like saying that a cheerleader is not an athlete when you talk about drag queens. You know what I mean? Don't think that drag queens aren't part of the entertainment too. They go through the shit, bro.
It is a contact sport, and I'll tell you, I'm here to tell you. My wife woke me up in the morning. We were going to the Sunday Juneteenth festival, and she was like, "You still look like a whore." with your makeup on. I said, well, that's not nice, you know, but I just wanted to like look available, you know, just in case somebody came by, you know. I'm always down for, you know, the guy with long hair on a horse riding through. You know,
little Fabio type character. I got
Fabio. You Fabio me, I'm gone, you know.
Right.
So
he's been trying to get me to Fabio him for years.
You do got some locks.
Yeah, he won't do it, but it's cool. My wife's cool with it too, but she won't let me. So she told me to wipe this makeup out of my eye. I still had eyelash glue and like thick makeup on, and there was glitter in it. But she was dogging me, roasting me, you know, and I don't like getting roasted. I like roasting people, but not like, you know, getting roasted. And so I angrily rubbed this glitter and glue out of my eye, but what I didn't know what I was doing is I put the glitter in my eye and I scratched my cornea, and I thought I had sunburn in my eye all day.
And then he thought he had jalapenos during the eating competition. He thought he got jalapeno in his eye, but he had a scratched cornea.
The whole time, the whole day.
So, not only did he dominate this eating competition, MVP style, but he did it injured. Talk about Michael Jordan of eating competition.
Yes. I watched him talk about Jordan, you know what I mean, in the flu game, which it wasn't really the flu, it was that pizza that they fucking gave him. And that is what went through my head. Thank you, Josh, for saying that, because you are absolutely right. This guy is, say it again.
Michael Jordan of eating.
Y'all know what that means? Like, they're gonna have a shoe after T-Rupp. They're gonna have a shoe made after him. It's gonna be called the fucking. It ain't gonna be called the flu games. What's it gonna be called? The June games.
It's gonna be called Big Hungry.
Big Hungry.
Big Hungry.
I got the Big Hungry threes on, son, and it's gonna be a silhouette of me going.
Oh, I like that, dude. I like that for the logo.
I like it.
So there was an eating competition between Brain Jerk Entertainment and Omar and the Goon Squad. I don't know what his name of his team was called.
They were called. He called it the Orchard.
Oh yeah, it was the Orchard.
You didn't want to face the Orchard because we were in Orchard territory.
Right. You was on their home field.
Right.
Beyond the tracks, if you know what I'm saying.
Definitely was beyond the tracks. Yes.
And Ryan was like, I don't feel comfortable saying it's versus the Orchard, because when I said it versus the Orchard, they were like, oh, y'all ain't eating this.
They're all the Orchard.
I said, oh no, motherfucker, it's just 4 of you. Because they thought they were just gonna have a whole team. They needed about 10.
Yeah, they needed about 4 more people to compete with us.
I seen shirts off. Because I was there earlier during the day and we all kicked it, but I wasn't there for the competition. But I'm watching from a distance, and I'm seeing people going live on Facebook and shit, and I'm watching. I'm seeing the shirts.
That boy was hype.
When I seen the other dude's shirt come off, I said, "Oh no, you don't understand who you going up against."
Right.
No.
I said, "You don't understand who you fucking with." Nah. T-Rupp came on that stage. I said, "Yeah, you might wanna."
I wish I could have been there, man.
Number one draft
watched
pick.
videos and looked at pictures on every social media site for about 2 hours. I was like,
y'all was out there.
Listen,
more to that shirtless story.
More to the shirtless story. I was walking around showing my belly to everybody, just in case you were in the Orchard, on the Orchard's team. I was showing my belly to, like suspects. Like, you might eat something. So I was whipping the belly out to them and just showing them. We had this man from the choir come up to me, and Omar recruited him. After he ate 3 hamburgers, by the way.
He wasn't prepping.
Yeah. He showed me his belly. I was like, oh, it's definitely a bigger gut than me. I said, but do you have the drive? I didn't eat for 2 days. Like, I'm hungry.
And prep. And I'm sitting there talking. It's me, AJ, Ham, and Mayor Clark. Shout out to Bob Clark.
Yep. We met the mayor Sunday.
I'll say the real mayor. I mean, Bob, man, I'm sorry. I keep saying I'm number 1 and you're number 2. I'll give you number 1 because you did come down to the Juneteenth celebration.
I mean, he did win.
He did win, and I just made myself anyway. So
self-proclaimed is awesome too.
It is. I mean, it happens.
Yep,
you know what I mean?
You can do it.
Teacher actually got votes.
I did.
Yeah, you were in Phoenix.
Oh wow. Oh yeah. Actually,
it didn't count here,
but
you had some votes.
We're all talking, right? And this gentleman here walks up, Mr. T-Rupp. He says, "Hey, I'm about to." This is how he says it. He goes. I introduce him to Ham and to AJ because he's never met them, right?
Oh, okay.
And he goes, and immediately after he goes, "Hey, what's going on? How you guys doing?" Blah blah. He goes, "So I'm about to get prepped for this eating contest." and whips out this doobie I forget the name of the place that was giving away. That was
what was that?
Something exotics. Exotic meds or something like that.
Yeah, they was giving out some joints.
Like that,
and he was
they were delivery service.
He was like, I'm going to get prepped. And I knew then, oh no, they're taking this serious. Like they're about to blow down for a good hour before that fucking food comes out, and they're going to mow it.
Our one teammate hadn't eaten in 36 hours.
That's wild.
And then before that, he prepared. He stuffed his stomach completely full as much as he could, and then didn't eat for 36 hours.
We're winners.
Oh, so he did like the real, like I seen this on a hot dog eating documentary.
Yes.
How they would eat
prep
heads of lettuce because it expands the water and stuff expands in your stomach, and that's how they would prep is by eating heads of lettuce.
Yep. Fiber and water.
And Ryan kept hitting me up. He was like, "Man, you got to be on our team. You got to be on our team." And I'm thinking in my head like, "Damn, if I done had some shit going on, I would love to do it." But Ryan doesn't know me. I'm fat. That don't mean I can eat. You know what I'm saying?
He eats multiple times.
I would ate like I eat late at night and go to bed. That's why I'm fat.
Yeah.
And I don't exercise for shit. But Ryan would have been disappointed. Y'all would have been disappointed. I would have ate like 4 or 5 fries.
I was disappointed.
Well, here's what I gotta say is the other team. Who goes into a eating competition with forks, guys?
They had forks. Like
they were using forks.
That's
all
how
of
I
them.
knew we won before it even started.
Y'all went.
Dude had a fork.
Y'all went
hands
or just straight face?
Oh, there's a plastic fork too.
Yeah, they're gonna stab shit, son. Ain't gonna.
With the 4 of us, we came up with a plan. Our one dude was shellfish allergy and there's shrimp on it, right? So me and another guy ate the shrimp real quick, and then ate that side, so he didn't have to touch none of the shellfish. But yeah, we were going into it. We have to be done in 10 minutes because at the 10-minute mark is when your body starts to tell you you're full.
Right.
We beat it in 5.
5 minutes?
Mm-hmm. We ate 7.5 pounds of food in 5 minutes, 4 people. And I ate half of it.
And the other team, let's just say the other team, we're be generous right now. They finished half the box.
No, 20%.
But I'm pretty sure it was less than half.
T-Rep said no, 20%. We're not giving them shit.
So before we go any further, what was the name of the company that sponsored this?
Eat My Treats.
Eat My Treats.
Treats.
And there's a competition that they actually have where you can get a trophy and stuff. Explain that what that actually was.
That's the same box that the 4 of us, even the 4 of us, it took us 5 minutes to eat, right? Same box, one person gets an hour to eat.
7 pounds of food.
7 pounds of food. Okay.
Yeah.
So if you win, you get the jackpot, which constantly grows depending on how many people are.
Oh, that's dope.
If one person enters, part of that purse goes into the jackpot.
So it's a progressive
pot. It's up to
you got to pay for your meal if you fail,
right?
And some of that goes into the
So it's a progressive pot.
So it's at $5.15 right now.
$515.
T-Rep, what you waiting on?
I can eat.
Nobody
half in 5
is going to beat
but
that.
I really don't know.
No one.
Honestly, in the bottom of my heart.
You don't think anyone can eat
No
all that?
one. There was a guy last week who came close. He's the closest one. In the picture, it looks like he's got maybe like that much left, but in real life, he had about that much.
It was a
left.
whole plate of like chili cheese fries. It would have been a whole plate.
So no one's ever.
He probably.
No one's ever done it.
Nobody's done it yet.
T-Rep.
You get a trophy. You get a T-shirt.
What's the meal cost?
$40.
$40.
$40. I want to sponsor T-Rep.
I'll go half with you. I'll sponsor.
If you can't do it, we'll pay the $40.
Yep, I got 20 on it.
Let's go. And I think we need
have to prepare for
I
that
definitely
one.
think we need to film it. We need to.
yeah.
need to go live with that one.
Exactly. So
That'll be
speaking
the
of which,
first episode of a new series, I think.
what can T-Rep eat?
T-Rep is just eating.
T-Rep
shit.
eats the world.
There you go.
We're creating shit.
T-Daddy fat fuck.
Where?
Yeah.
So
Yes. Let's go.
I do want to mention this too, because like you said, that would be great for like this to live stream. And these guys are the live streamer of live streamers, man.
For sure.
They're definitely dope at their craft. We haven't really even got into that in depth yet.
Hold on, listen.
Oh, that was actually a nice one. Yeah,
Nice and crisp, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And
Shout out to Eyesight.
Shout out to them.
they don't pay us. So
Fuck them.
Not yet.
Not fuck them in the future, maybe. Who knows?
Right. That's just like
just
like half the equipment that we're working with right now. Like fuck them, but maybe not in the future.
Maybe not in the future. Probably like cool, you know. But right now, fuck them.
Maybe instead of fuck them, like make love later. Like fuck them for now, but we'll make love to them later.
Okay.
One night stand.
If they sponsor us, it'd be like angry makeup sex.
So this is kind of right now like when the guy comes up to the girl all dickheadish and then still gets his number, right? Gets her number.
Yeah, that would be it.
That would be it. Like, you're not really that much. I don't really need you.
I mean, we talked shit about Sci-Hi, and a couple weeks later, he dropped a damn EP. So
a week. Yeah, a week. It was 2 weeks. It was a week from the date that it came out. Yeah. Week and a half. Anyway, before we go any further, we talking about some love, and I love you guys. So let's spread some love also. Let's get our sponsorship, man, love out of the way. First up, actually, Chrissy Montague, who was just in the studio, she was at the office today, and she sent me a picture of with Anthony and Michael Tomey, the Tomey brothers, owners of 8 Mile Vodka. So shout out to 8 Mile Vodka. As always, Mikey Shoemaker, George Berkelis, the Tomey brothers, everybody over there, 8 Mile Vodka. And born in Detroit. She was at John Wangler's office. Shout out to John in Top Cat Sales. She was at their office today, and the Tomey brothers were there, and they were all kicking it and having a good old time and all that stuff. Networking. Also, we have my boy Stelios with the We Handles Candos.
100% soy.
Oh, we love those candles.
I know you guys do.
That is the official anti-T-Rep smell of your house. If you invite me over and you can't get that stench out that I bring to your couch, light one of these candles. It'll be gone within 20 minutes.
A glorious sponsor of Brain Jerk, too.
Yeah. Absolutely. They are everywhere right now, man. Stelios and Kayla are doing their fucking thing.
Their candles are fire. My wife makes me buy her candles.
Yeah.
Whenever I'm going there and she has candles, they say,
my favorite.
This is a favorite in the household. Yep. Fruit Loops. I always keep Fruit Loops.
I like the cherry limeade.
Yes,
that one's my favorite.
Everybody been telling me about this cherry limeade.
Yes. My favorite's rose water because it really does smell like a real rose. I actually have rose
water soap in my house right now that we're using.
It smells so good.
That's sweet.
He is a sweetheart.
I look so scary and so big, dude. I'm such a fruit. It doesn't even.
I gotta tell you, you know.
What'd you compare him to earlier? Care Bear.
He's talked.
Care Bear Stare.
Care Bear Stare. Yeah. No, I was schooling him on some Care Bear shit, bro. He's a real life Care Bear. So yeah, shout out to We Handles Candles, Stelios, all them. Mike, what you got for sponsorship?
You know, as always, we got JC Quality Construction. He does everything from the 2x4 to what?
The key to the front dizzy.
There you go. So hit him up at 734-652-9715. Mention Beyond the Tracks podcast, and he will definitely give you 15% off all materials.
45, 47.
So, hit him up. He will tear you off. Super shout out to him. He was literally, I don't know if you guys know, but he was literally our first sponsor. Dropped us a check. We didn't have episode 1 out yet. He was like, whatever you guys are doing,
off the
that's awesome.
I got you. Mention me here and there.
He believed in you.
We was like, we'll mention you.
That's all you need is somebody to believe.
And the check.
We could have told him we were opening up a hot dog stand. He would have been like, here's a check for a hot dog stand. Whatever you guys do, I love you guys enough to know that you guys are doing something cool.
Yeah. Or to know, like, you guys are good friends with the guy, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Or he just knew your person and knew you guys were grinders. And
that's
It was really
it's not stupid to invest in something like this.
He likes TJ.
Oh, he likes me, but he sleeps with him.
He likes the baby face, but you know, daddy gets, you know what I'm saying?
Jay, I put it down. You know I put it down.
Daddy likes pipe, you know what I'm saying?
Jay's gonna be listening to this like, what the fuck
happened? Brain Jerk came in here and shit just fucking really got.
Well, you know how it is when T comes around.
Pause. Yeah, Rome ain't here to pause us. Okay. Whenever we let's get to our next sponsor.
Then we got my man Lloyd Cheatham, Cheat Designs. He has custom one-offs and coming soon artwork. You can hit him up at www.cheat-designs.com. We do have a date. I do want to mention it is going to be mid-August.
August 13th.
Yes, August 13th. It is going to be at Monroe Nutrition. He's gonna set it off, man. If you guys are available, definitely come down, buy some T-shirts, buy some artwork, buy something and he's gonna be doing some raffles, a bunch of different stuff. It's gonna be amazing. Good music, good art, good time, chill spot. Love it.
And even if you don't buy anything, I'm telling you guys, come in there, hang out, vibe. you might see some stuff, take a picture, just put it on social media. You don't even have to buy nothing because there's somebody that's going to like something that's going to want to get a hold of them. So, and, you know.
Dude, and I seen that Tupac hoodie he did, that sweatshirt for the D-Mills fight. Yeah. That was out cold.
Bro, like, he shows me stuff that he doesn't put out, and I'm just like, I want that. And he's like, well, I made this in a medium. And I'm
it's
like,
a one of one, buddy.
Shit.
He was actually in the studio earlier.
He makes clothes so good, you might even consider a diet.
Facts.
You might go from a 4X to a medium.
I'm telling you, it's
go on a beer diet. You'll lose 30
We're
pounds.
Working on some stuff, and he made me kind of like the prototype because we're gonna do a line together. I don't know if I should put that out, Lloyd. I'm sorry if I shouldn't, but fuck it. And it just a little bit tight, and I'm like, if I drop 10 fucking pounds, I'm in that bitch. And I went and got a gym membership, buddy.
Boom.
Well, as hot as it is in the studio right now, you should have no problem.
You should have a sauna. Just sit outside in your car.
So me and
I need some cardiac stuff going on too, so I'm gonna get in shape. I got to get in shape.
Don't want to have those cardiac arrests.
T-Rup told me he don't really like thick bitches, so
that's a lie.
I am a thick bitch. That's why,
bro. That fucking TikTok. Where do people find that TikTok of you and homeboy in the studio when you were like something about you ever heard of a something, and he was like, "What is that?" And you're like, "A thick ass."
That was Cain Perez.
Yes,
that was Cain Perez, rapper, TikTok star. That dude has a ton of TikTok followers. But we were right here in the studio. Yeah. That was a good time.
I'll show you how a big bitch gets done. No, I said, so you like BBWs? He said,
no. You said BBMs.
No, I said, so you like BBWs? He said, yeah, I like BBW. I like the girl's stick. I said, what about them BBMs?
Yes.
And he said, what's a BBM? I said, a big bodacious male.
And backstory: there's
music dropped.
There's already a video of a woman version of that video, and T-Rup wanted to be a part of that originally, and they joked about it on Facebook, and he's like, dude,
it was all Facebook.
He goes, here, look at my profile, and he sent him like 15 pictures of
in
him.
A comment. So he was looking for a thick woman. He had a song about thick ladies. It was a
want a real thick bitch.
Yeah, it was a real catchy song. It was like cool, like kind of funny too. Like it was sweet, you know. And I was like, okay, this is a funny song, so now I can throw my comedy on it. I said, I'm a thick bitch, because I was about to be a drag queen, you know. I'm a thick bitch. I'm about it. And he says, you got to show me, you know, show money where your mouth is. And I laid him, like, wasn't it that day that I took Christmas lights and wrapped them around me and took my shirt off, and Josh took pictures of me modeling, and we gave them to him.
That's not the weirdest thing I've took pictures of him doing.
I feel like this is a regular thing that happens, and it wasn't just for that, but it's a good excuse for you guys to.
You know the pizza video?
Have you seen the pizza video?
I have not seen the pizza video.
Wow.
Okay, so really? I'm in a.
This is early. This is like 4 or 5 months into Brain Jerk. We have a giant tub. He fits in it.
A hot tub, like a jacuzzi tub, like a real nice one. Me and my wife could fit in it
together,
okay.
And but maybe even me too.
Still,
I would say your wife weighs like 12 pounds.
Yeah, I know, but I mean, me, I'm like 4 people.
So I've got this idea for progressive video for like a series of spurts. We're Brain Jerk, right? We want to go, what the fuck? That's what we want you to say when we put out actual videos. Yeah. It's like we want you to watch it and then go, what in the actual fuck did I watch just now? That's the purpose of this one. Throw him in the bathtub in his underwear. How many pizzas did we order?
3.
3 or 4?
3 pizzas.
Chicken wings, garlic butter.
The pizza place puts wings in.
You know that video?
Full of garlic butter.
You know that video where the chick's in the bathtub and the dude's throwing money on her and she says something to him and he just throws the whole stack at her face? I did that to him with pizza.
I actually know what clip you guys are talking about, but not the pizza one.
I stood over him. I threw this pizza at his chest.
Hit me in the chest hard. I said, dude, don't throw it that hard again because it hurt. It took me off guard. I'm trying to be sweaty and he hurt me, dude. It left a mark and everything. That's fucking bullshit.
Shit. By the end of this video, he's bukkakeing himself with garlic butter. And
I say pizza isn't the only thing on the menu tonight. And I start growling at
I need to see
Is this
that,
a TikTok
man.
or is this
so it is
TikTok.
a TikTok. 2 of the 4 videos of that series right there, of the first, because on TikTok you had to break it up, right?
Okay.
So it broke up into 4 videos. 2 of those videos were banned.
Damn.
2 of them are still on.
Too sexy, too
Yep.
much
That's
pepperonis on the
that's
pepperonis?
why I'm conceited.
Now, we have further plans to further that video and do more of videos like that and involve other characters that we may know that we know
Terry?
throughout the computer. I'm not gonna say yes or no. I'm not gonna verify or deny that Terry will be a part of these things.
Is Terry gonna be? Terry might be out there.
He might be. He might be.
Okay.
But we just need
Do I need to get my
need
SAG card?
my
to
volunteers.
participate?
Yes,
I need to get my
yes.
SAG card. Okay, I'm gonna work on that.
Because what I want
Put
to
a
do is
topping
like
on
a
T-Rep.
progressive. You know, that first video, it was just me, right? At the time I had a girlfriend. I left her bed. I left Nookie to come film him naked in a bathtub with pizza.
T-Rep, I have to say that you are probably one of the most influential people I've met in the last 5 years. You can get some people to do some shit. I don't know if I'm gonna leave.
It sounded like this.
I don't know if I'm gonna need some Nookie, but
The club cardio.
That's what it sounded like before I went to T-Rep's house.
In case y'all can't hear that, it is.
It sounds like a Lil Jon song in like 2004.
Yes.
So I just had an epiphany.
Yeah.
All right, so you want to make it progressive, so there's like more people coming in to throw shit. Dude, this
More
could
than
be,
that, but yes, that's the idea.
This could be a promo. Shout out to all of our homeboy, Jeff I and Village Pizza. You know what I mean? It could be a pizza commercial.
That's very true.
You know what I mean? Like we can.
I don't know if Jeff Ott would want that to be a commercial though.
That's intense, dude. I'm not doing it for fun. I'm doing it. I'm trying to be sexy. I know what I am.
Most people, if they didn't laugh at the video, they were like, "What in the actual fuck are you guys doing?
And what did I just watch?
What? And why am I watching it over and over again?"
But like you said, that's the brain jerk effect.
Yes.
That's exactly what comes to mind when you say brain jerk. That's a what the fuck?
Even people to this day, they're like, "What does brain jerk do?" Guess what? None of you can answer that.
None of us.
Yeah.
None of you can put down exactly what we do. Why? Because we've made it that way.
We can't either.
We don't want you to be. We
you
there
guys
is.
are
We do
definitely not
everything.
stuck in a box.
No.
Yeah,
Don't put us in a
sure.
box because we'll bust that shit with his big ass.
The thing about my
It's a
team,
big ass box.
the thing about my team, like Brain Jerk, the team, Brain Jerk, we get it done. That's it. That's I can't tell you how.
You fuckers
but
are relentless.
If shit needs to get done,
You fuckers are
It gets
relentless,
done.
bro.
All day grind.
I asked TJ today. I was like, "Do any of these motherfuckers have a job?"
Yeah, I work
Because
midnights.
it's like these
I take
motherfuckers
care
are
of.
available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. I'm like, "Damn."
I'm in the special needs community. That's what I
Right.
do for my my day job. It's really midnights. But yeah, we all have jobs. He works at a dispo. Ryan works at the community.
You know what I love about how you guys move is that like your 9 to 5, that's what you do to pay the bills.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like what you do is Brain Jerk Entertainment. Same thing with you.
Yeah.
that's my career.
This is my life.
for
It's
sure.
not even.
That's what I'm
Jerk's
saying,
my
like,
career.
It's
and
in my
that's
blood.
okay. I know we were talking a little bit earlier about this on your guys' podcast, Pillar Talk. You guys go check that out, Pillar Talk, and you guys go check out Light It Up every morning, 10 a.m. Man, these guys come
570 days in a row now.
Yes, they come in every day at 10
I got a
a.m.
quick story with Light It Up, but I'm listening to that shit at work, and my boss comes in, and I'm not even paying attention, and she was like, all she said was, and she don't cuss. She's like, "What the fuck are you listening to?" And I was like, "It's friends of mine, man." She was like, "You got a wide diversity of friends," and I was like, "Thank you."
I wonder what
She
episode.
should have walked in when it was when in the part where it goes Earth Dweller of the Day. That's my jam. I actually want the soundtrack. The Earth Dweller of the
I actually
day.
had to shorten it because some people were complaining about it. But
it was too long.
But I'm gonna be honest with you.
I like it.
That's why we made it
Right.
like that, to be like, what in the actual fuck?
Yeah.
Are these guys really putting this song out like this?
Oh,
Yes.
yeah. Oh, yeah.
It takes me back to like when at Sesame Street. Okay. Now, oh, it's the Earth Dweller of the day.
Right.
You know.
I love how you guys chop that up too. Like for me having a music background, how you guys like did it in just different voices, chopping it up, overlaying it. Like I was like,
intro.
man, this is I was like, this is fucking genius. And what I was saying is, you guys really inspire me because like that is the epitome of like we were talking about on your guys' Pillar Talk earlier that I was on. We were talking about how like, you know, just being regular people, you know what I mean? And it's okay to like be yourself, and it's okay to have a 9 to 5. Like it's okay to like tell people, hey, this isn't all I do right here. You know what I mean? But what I'm saying is like, this is actually what you do. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Other things is just some other things you do, I guess, to pay bills. Like, because life still goes on. You know what I mean? Like me, I do what I do to pay my bills and to take care of my family until this is actually what I do. This is what I actually, this is what I'm about.
I get
this
paid
is who I
for,
am.
and this is my passion.
You know what? Exactly. Like, this is who I am. So a lab tech is what I do. This is who I am.
Yes, correct.
Right.
Does that make sense?
Correct. Yep.
I get that from you guys because watching you guys, especially since we've been in the same building, man, that we've been getting closer and closer. I really commend you guys on how you guys you're inspirational in that way of, hey man, these fucking guys are everywhere.
Yep.
They do it relentlessly. They don't complain. They just get it done, and they actually love doing it. It's not like you guys are like,
we actually love doing everything.
We're going to work again.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Some days, like this weekend, it's like, damn, my body hurts. We didn't stop at all. Literally did not stop. But I wouldn't. Actually, Jeremiah, I was having a conversation with one of our drag queens on Friday, and somebody was like, oh, I got to go to work after this. I was like, haha, I don't. And he's like, dude, you're at work right now.
Right.
I looked around. I got a drink in my hand. I'm like, oh my God, you're right.
That's right.
This is my job.
That's right.
This is.
I think I told T not too long ago, a couple weeks ago. I was like, I mean, I'm a nurse. Everybody pretty much knows that I'm a nurse. I also DJ and do all that stuff. It's like I'll be leaving work and I'll be driving on the way home, and I'll be like, fuck, I gotta go podcast today. I gotta do this. I'm, putting things in my head, and I'm just exhausted. Mm-hmm. But it's like I walk through that door, and like everything is just, once I sit down in front of this mic, it's like, whew, like energized. Mm-hmm. And you guys do that shit all the time. We do it once a week. Like you guys do it every day. I'm like, damn, I wish
some days 3 times a day.
Have that
today. This is our third podcast today.
That's wild.
Today they did.
And we filmed.
Show. They did. I was just about to say. I was about to break. Like they worked today. They just didn't do 3.
And I got off work at 8 a.m.
So got off work at 8 a.m.
Get the golfer's clap.
10 a.m. Light it up. Noon, a taste of. Can I say which one?
Yeah.
At Siri.
Yep.
Thai cuisine.
Siri Thai.
Siri Thai cuisine. Right down the street from us on Front Street. Then we did Pillar Talk. Now we're doing BTT. And who knows?
Then
after
I got to
this,
go home and cook my kids dinner and get them ready for bed. And then guess what? I might get 2 hours of sleep and it's off to work again. Boom, 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 every day.
Bam,
and here's
bam,
the thing.
bam, bam.
We talked about earlier, you would do this for free. Well, guess what? I remember what it was like before this. Mm-hmm. I was sad. I was depressed. I was lonely. I had, nobody likes me. I'm whatever, all the negative shit that runs through your head. I ain't never been happier. Never in my life have I been happier with my life. Never in my life have I been prouder of what I'm doing. I just said the other day to my mom, like, I wish my grandpa was here because all he ever knows me as is a fuck up, right? Now, look at what we're doing. He'd be so proud of me.
Right.
I definitely believe he would be proud of you, man, because I remember watching you.
He is proud of you.
He
sees you.
I remember watching you, like, in Facebook posts, and even the early days of not really being on the camera type thing, and being
it's weird even now and
real
being
introvert.
on this side of the camera.
Does it?
Yeah, not being in your seat.
Like being an introvert and everything. Oh, not engineering, producing, all this, and being such an introvert. You know what I mean? And I remember you had posts where like you were just venting, and you were like, hey, like I don't feel comfortable. I don't feel, you know, yeah, it's one time you said you feel kind of ugly. Like it was like an analogy of feeling ugly and all this stuff. And I was like, man, like I started paying attention. Like, man, this dude's like a beautiful person. Ever since I met you at the Taste Of, we talked about that earlier at the Taste Of Reunion show. And it's like, this guy's a fucking beautiful person. You know what I mean? I hope he doesn't always feel like that. But now, and that was what, 6 months ago, 7 months ago.
Christmas time.
That was Christmas time. Yeah. So 6-7 months ago. And now like I just feel like you're still Josh, but you have blossomed into this guy that you don't project that you are out of place or that you want to be behind something. You know what I mean? Exactly. He found like, oh no, like I'm a, you know what I'm talking about. When we walk in somewhere, you are not afraid to fucking, yo, what's up, Josh, in this bitch. You know what I mean? Not introvert, not by the way your post sounded.
Surprisingly,
like
doesn't come natural. You know,
right?
The whole reason Light It Up is to get me comfortable in front of the camera, to get me comfortable in having these conversations.
I'm his safety blanket in public.
Real life. If I'm going to any event, I want him to be there because now all the attention will be off me. That'll be on him, and I tell people this all the time. I put Ryan where he's at because I'm a better number 2. Right. Drive that shit, bud. Yeah. You're way better at it. Yeah. I'm a better support character. I can help the ship in whatever way we need. When we do our events, he's the lead and I'm support, making everything run smooth.
You're facilitating.
And I think that's what makes you guys so successful and so likable is everybody plays their part and everybody knows their role and they play it well.
And if something's fucked up, we all step up to fix it real quick. Because you guys know, shit don't go right every time.
Right.
Especially if you plan it too much, it's definitely
with us. If you're at one of our events and you realize something's fucked up, we fucked up. Because there's so many times that we fucked up or had to throw audibles. That charity event, we were supposed to come on second, right? Audible, I heard our names getting called first, and I wasn't even dressed up yet. I barely had my wig on by the time I got up there, and he was, oh, Terry, hey Terry. I was not ready. That's an audible.
But
we threw in.
You guys, it was like it was dead on. Though.
If I can say the one thing that us as a group is great at, calling audibles and following through with them. It doesn't.
I gotta go ahead, T-Rep.
Winging it. I've winged it.
Not even so much winging it.
Not like really like winging it, but like when shit happens, going off on a limb and like hurrying up and having to fix something or something like that. But I say I'm so good at winging it, I'm about to get my fat ass off the ground.
This guy, if you let him freestyle, you don't know what's coming from him. But if you put him in a blueprint, you give him a blueprint, you give him a structure, kills it. Tom Brady.
Yeah. Now, from outside looking in and kind of getting, like I said, getting to know you guys over this last year really well. To me, it also seems like with your guys' crew, with the coolest thing is like it works great like that because you actually trust each other's judgment to be there. You know what I mean? Like if you're falling, you trust that somebody's behind you to catch you. Right. You know what I mean? And vice versa. He's not
scared to say, "Hey, I'm slipping." Yeah, I'm slipping. I'm gonna need help.
Yeah. And just knowing that the other person, trusting that the other person, it will pick up wherever you can't.
Well, it comes from love. We truly do love each other.
Real love, just like
we might as well be real blood family. We truly love each other. We truly care about each other. Like, there's been times when he's fucked up, and we've been like, "No, bro, you're fucking up." And you're hitting at first, you get and then you realize, wait, no, they're right. And they're not. They're only saying this because they love me, and we've all been there. Not just him.
Right.
I've been there. Ryan's been there. We all been there, but we all lift each other up when we always have. And even me and Ryan, like I said, we work in the community. We've done for 10 years. We've helped special needs people. We've worked in that community. Okay. So our whole lives we help people. The podcast is just an extension of that.
Right.
It's just more of helping people.
That's
the whole reason we started it is to help him with his mental health.
That's all I'm doing.
Hey, let's get your word out here and then get people to relate to you. You'll see you're not alone. That's what the beginning of that was.
The only thing it was is just to get me sane.
Yep. And then from there it was just, okay, now let's uplift our community. Let's spotlight the people that are doing stuff. Let's spotlight things that are going on, because people keep saying there's nothing here. There's nobody. Monroe's dead. Well, guess what? All of us are bringing it back.
My ass and legs hurt from this past week.
Yeah.
For
my
real.
legs still are sore from racing that cop in D Mills.
Yeah, I seen you, bro, and you was in like third, but you was in third, but it was like maybe even fourth, but it was like
I was in fourth
though.
Until Shane fell, and then I got third.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Shane Neckel?
He's fast.
Can run, boy.
For how big he is, he is fast.
Yo, he's quick.
That boy's quick.
I didn't see the video.
Oh, you got to watch the video.
Oh my God!
I forget the officer's name, but
it's one of the officers. It's D Mills. It's Josh.
Big dark mustache. D Mills won both times. The officer almost beat him the second time.
He should have. If he didn't win, I was gonna be upset.
D Mills is a fucking specimen.
Yeah,
yeah.
He's fast.
That dude. Okay, I was at Monroe Nutrition. Shout out again. I was out there.
Jeff, you're gonna have to start paying us, brother.
Right, I know, right?
At least provide us with the drinks every day.
I'll drink a tea on the show every
day.
I don't need to crack.
He will be pissed off at me because I'll be in there 3 times a day like this. Come on, hit me. You
got another T-bomb, bro?
Hey, I got these.
I need that
I got these cheeseburgers.
Yeah. D Mills was come pulling in the Monroe Nutrition.
Is a great story.
I didn't see him. I didn't see his truck. I recognized the truck. I didn't see nobody in it. I was like, I know that truck from somewhere, but we're at Monroe Nutrition. Everybody in Monroe comes here, right? And I'm walking my sister to her and a friend are going to their car. We all got brain jerk bombs, you know. And
they still selling that garbage,
dude.
Yeah,
they're about to put that on the menu.
I force
sell
people to
so
go
many
there and
brain
get
jerk
that.
bombs.
That's it. I make them just go there and get the brain jerk bomb.
We might.
I got the brain jerk bomb the day that it was featuring you guys on that Tuesday. Ours was Monday. You guys were Tuesday.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest.
There Tuesday. It was fucking great.
The brain jerk bomb is probably their second
I was a day
bestseller
behind
right now.
I was a day behind the whole week, but I still got everybody's shit.
Right.
You can get a brain jerk bomb. We went in there so many times, they know how to make it by heart now.
Yeah. So I walk out and I'm saying bye to my sister. I didn't know D Mills was stalking me. So it was his truck, you know. But he was behind my truck in the back window waiting for me to open the door and get in. I open the door to get in. I'm telling my sister, love you, saying my byes. D Mills grabs my door, opens it. Give me everything you got. I go, and he couldn't help but sit there and laugh. He laughed so hard that he hugged me for like 18 seconds. And I was still sitting there like, who are you? Who are you? Why'd you scare me
mind you,
bad?
T-Rob's got PTSD and is easily scared.
Shit.
I totally got mugged by D Mills.
By the way,
today.
this is the guy that works at that does haunted houses and shit. Works in haunted houses and scares other people. By the way,
Yeah, we're
If
gonna
I'm
have to
in
edit
control.
this, and we're gonna tell the story. He did that. You yoked him up, slammed him up against the truck, pieced him up with a double jab,
Knocked out the
and
future
he said,
champ.
Hold on, wait a minute. We'll edit all that in for you to make you be all right.
Nobody would believe it. And that's the sad part. Nobody
D
would
Mills
believe
was on the other team for the eating competition too, by the way.
he's got a fight coming up. What was he
He
doing?
didn't do very well. Let me just say.
it. Champ got shit on,
He may
bro.
be good at fighting and running, but he is not good at eating.
Tell you what, you can run about 30 more times, Papa. I'll walk my fat ass to the stage any more than you.
Wow. Well, okay. So wait a minute. What was the teams?
It was me, Josh, Big Kaz from Pro
Wrestling
Edge, and then Ann's from Flashback, her husband Corey.
Okay.
And that was our 14.
Corey's the one that didn't eat for 36 hours.
Yeah.
Okay.
Those were the representatives of Brain Jerk. And then the Orchard was Omar, D Mills, one guy they called
One guy was giant and jacked, and he was sledgehammering all day.
they called him like
Can't remember his name.
a big name, like a massive name, you know, like I don't know, whatever.
Big Zeus.
something crazy like that, you know. And then there was a guy from choir. He was bigger.
That was
than
the
me.
big boy.
That was the boy with the shirt off. And I'm gonna tell you, I took my shirt off because I'm smart. I don't want to get shit all over I'm gonna get shit everywhere. I don't want it on my shirt. This boy took his shirt off because, you know, he felt the need to show the.
He says, "Oh, we're taking shirts off," and he got up and ripped his shirt off.
And he had a bigger belly than me. That boy come out and okay. Before the end of that, before we won, he already put his shirt back
in
on.
respect.
And then he said, I put my shirt on to respect you. I am sorry. I said, rub my belly.
And he did.
And then I made Omar, the leader of the Orchard team, rub my belly in front of the whole Orchard. Juneteenth festival.
It was awesome.
Orchard East, you better step up.
Your cousin said,
well,
hey,
just so you guys, we're going to have another contest here. What is it, July 27th? July 27th. We're going to be filming the finale of Taste of in the mall. We're going to be going to a bunch of places in the mall. There's going to be a pinball tournament and then the eating competition. And we can see if anybody wants to try to beat us, but we know.
Any takers, right? Y'all heard it here. Y'all heard it here, right here first. Yes. On BTT.
Teams of 4.
July 27th. If you think that you got what it takes to take on Brain Jerk on an eating contest,
anywhere,
T-Rupp and his buddies, basically.
July 27th?
July 27th, I believe.
July 27th. You can contact me. You can contact them.
It's a Wednesday.
You can contact people over there. You can contact people over there, right here.
Stand out on your front porch and just yell it.
Hey, listen. These guys they're about their business. If you think you can fuck with them, hit one of us up. We'll push you in the motherfucker. I'll make sure they come your way.
We'll make two, 3 teams if we need to. Come on out.
Your cousin was the MC.
Yeah, he was hating on y'all.
No.
He was.
He respected.
He respected at the end. Yeah. But during, he was like, because you guys were kicking their ass, and he was like, "Come on, Orchard, you got to represent." Because we was in the Orchard.
Right.
He did say that, and then he looked back over and he heard the people talking. He was just smiling like, I'm just trying. I'm just trying to say whatever to try to get the Orchard. These motherfuckers getting their ass kicked.
You see, we all know JJ, right?
Yeah.
JJ was cheering us on, dude. Yeah. That dude's eat, and he's going over the other team booing them, and he's screaming at me.
It was like an IWR event.
Yes, it really was.
Your cousin didn't understand.
Aaron.
Aaron. Yeah. He didn't understand that I was serious when I told him I was the Michael Jordan of eating food earlier that day.
Yeah, he already was telling
this motherfucker told me he's the because we were introducing ourselves. This motherfucker told me he's Michael Jordan of eating. What's your name? I just yelled in the mic because I was like, big hungry. Because at that point I was hangry. I really wanted some food.
we were because we were supposed to. The competition was supposed to be like 2 or 3 hours before it actually happened. There were some mix-ups and issues, but we got it all figured out, and I had a migraine.
These fuckers wouldn't let me eat, bro. Just let me like.
No, he's trying to eat chicken and ice cream and shit.
Just let me have a little bit. Just a little bit.
Just a little bit.
They did have you a cooler where you had a cooler full of water and high C. Did they at least give you the high C?
I drank one Gatorade.
We bought about 70 ice creams and handed them out to the kids also.
That's dope, man.
Dude, it was awesome.
That's dope. I'm mad I missed the second half of that because I got there kind of right when it was starting to kick off, and I got to see a lot of people and everything, but like I missed some of the key moments and stuff. Dorian performed.
Yeah,
Derek did a poem.
Real quick, Dorian, he just did a Kid L podcast.
Interview, yeah.
That is awesome, and he's the second. All that I'm the first. He's the second Brain Jerk interviewer to be on Kid L's.
Oh, really?
Show now.
Okay.
Him and Polo Frost.
Polo Frost. I didn't even think about that.
And they were on Brain Jerk first. They were on Pillar Talk first.
On this show. They for the people listening, Mike, if you didn't know about the show,
I checked it out.
Did you check it out? Okay. Somehow, some way along the line, they started. I'm the first Detroit rapper to do this, or I'm the first of somebody to do this. And so now it's like kind of like a thing. But yeah, I was reading. People told me about the comments before I watched it.
The comment section is glorious.
And I'm like, but these people were just talking all this types of shit. And I'm like, no, I know him. he's talking fat. The Oprah shit.
He really that real Oprah thing is real.
Like there's just a couple.
I know that personally.
Like the Nipsey
I was friends
Hussle
with all them guys.
Him bumping into this Nipsey Hussle. You know what I mean? Like he's told that on this podcast. Wait a minute.
What?
Do we have any first? He was on ours first before.
I don't know about that. He was on ours early.
Before
twice
he was on that show.
I think he was on our podcast first. Fuck Pillar Talk.
Let's see.
I've been bumping Young Mandela since fucking 15, bro.
I was just trying to see if we had a first on there.
Sing it.
Huh?
Sing some.
Just got a fresh cut line. Actually, that's Mister. I can't even say that.
That was Mister.
But that was same crew.
Yep.
But
same crew,
you almost started off the same way because when he did our podcast right back there in that corner, he did an in studio performance, and I thought you was about to say fresh sounding or just got a new fit skirt. You know what I'm talking about? Pull up on you. Okay, that's what I thought you was about to say. Sorry.
Young Mandela. The only reason why I know that is
episode 20.
Says I hit up October
28th of 20.
In that song.
October.
Yep, of 2020. 28th. Episode 20.
You got us.
No, we did them. We did them. We didn't put it out though. It was in 2018.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
it don't count.
Yeah.
That's cool.
I don't think I was here. I was actually. I think
I
I was
helped
in
promote a
Arizona
show
at the
that
time.
he was on before that, though. I can tell you that I did like 2016.
Hey, he's been my cousin since the day he was born.
There you go.
Boom.
First.
Boom.
We know
That's
him.
a first.
We know him first. We know him first. We ain't do shit with him first, but we know him first.
That don't count.
Man, shout out to Dorian Gray, aka Mandela,
He's a great dude.
man. Great guy.
Yeah. And he won. He won the talent show.
Yes, he did.
Yep.
The adult side of the talent show.
Dope.
Also, another thing too, Juneteenth next year, are we doing another celebration? You guys,
yes,
I mean, I don't even have to ask you, right?
We're there.
Guys are obviously coming back.
We're going to be defending our title. More of the same, hopefully more.
I want to have a wrestling belt made.
Yes, a belt
with my face on it, with Tyler looking at me. If there's a picture where Ryan's son is looking at me, he's like,
"Can we sponsor that?"
And that could be like a yearly thing, you know.
Yeah, no, I'd like to sponsor
if the Orchard
belt.
wins, the Orchard keeps the belt. If Brain Jerk wins, Brain Jerk brings the belt. Each year we swap. Let's do. We know Brain Jerk's gonna have to hold on to that belt for a while because.
Can we do some sponsorship?
You got a lot of work to do.
Don't slip.
Let's talk about that at the show.
Call Dad.
Let's talk about it.
100%.
Let's talk about it.
I'm the entertainment guy.
Because Eat My Treats I talked to Eat My Treats and they're down to help out too. So even if it's a 3-way split for a fucking 2 belts or something like that,
or just for you, I just want to be a part of it. I just want to be there for it.
Yeah.
So I also want to mention it's September. What's the drag queen bingo coming up? September 10th.
Yep.
Is their next drag queen bingo show at the FOP Hall?
Eventbrite.com. Go check them out.
Tickets.
Call Dad.
Call Dad. Call Ryan.
Dad.
Ryan Mahoney on Facebook. Hit us up on the Brain Jerk Facebook. Go to Eventbrite.
Or hit up Dad.
Yep.
If you ever want to ask me something about Brain Jerk,
don't.
Call Dad.
Yeah, just hit me or Ryan up.
That's it. One of them.
Wait, is this?
Because if you hit him up, he's just gonna say, "Hey, call Josh or Ryan."
So do you and Ryan co-parent?
Basically, yeah. We're his 2 dads.
Okay.
We're actually.
I have a really good
in the
real
beginning.
dad,
In the
but
beginning,
they're
we were gonna
good
make a
stepdads.
podcast. We had an idea for a podcast with me, him, and Ryan, and it was gonna be called "My 2 Dads."
Oh my god. Oh my god, I fucking love it. I love it. Ryan, you guys go back and check out BTT when Ryan was on here. I mentioned something about that, about the first time I met. We were talking about earlier, and I let Josh know that you were the real dad.
Real life, Ryan's the real dad. Ryan's the real dad.
See, the whole thing about
the whole reason we call him dad is because that dude, even before Brain Jerk, he's the reason that we all get together. He's the reason why we're all stay together.
He's
he
big
keeps
on
us
that.
going.
He's on that dinner, man.
He's the dinner
Family
guy.
dinner,
He's the
family
glue. Without him, none of us are hanging out. Real life. Without him, we're all not hanging out like we do.
That's why we're so diverse.
He is the guy
just
from the
find
beginning.
everybody.
There was no question who are we gonna put to captain this ship? Ryan. Even before he was on board, we were like, Ryan, you're the boss. You're
I'm
dad.
not calling you dad, bro.
You better not call me
It's
dad.
just one of those things,
TJ,
you know.
TJ's the same. But
He's already leading our
the
family.
fuck out of you.
You know, he's already leading the family. Why wouldn't he lead the business?
I know.
Right.
It only makes sense.
Every time I've ever been to one of you guys'
can't say enough
functions,
about that dude.
Especially like the first time I came to a taste of actual filming of a taste of was Lil Brown Jug, and just the atmosphere. Like I told Mikey invited me, and I was like, bro, like this is fucking awesome. What are we doing? Like. And I don't have a lot of time. We talked about this earlier. I don't have a lot of time to get out and about and hit everybody's stuff. And I'm like, dude, this is something that's like other people should be hitting too. Like, if they invite you and you have this, don't blow them off. These motherfuckers, they feed you. They fucking. It's a good time. It's a good. You network. You just hang out with cool people. That's how I met Jeff. Who's just a super cool human being.
Like say I got some younger dudes that are. I was like, dude, I can't pay you, but I can pay you an opportunity. Meeting people, just the being able to rub elbows with Tino Amaya and Jeth Ott and just Kim and just the great people in the community.
Superheroes of the community.
Yeah. I mean, you guys are great. Jeff from Monroe Nutrition, great. Everybody we work with right now that's in this co-op, they're great people. We all have similar mindsets, and we want to leave this community better than when we got here.
Say it.
And everybody in the co-op, like I said earlier, is not walking down a path for themselves. They're showing people how to make the path too, and everybody's walking together. They're letting everybody walk together with them. Nobody's better than nobody. Everybody's just trying to eat.
Well, that was my big thing. Is like it's bigger than us as Brain Jerk. It's bigger than BTT. It's bigger than Amaya's. This, in my opinion, that's how we change the future. That's how we fix the past, is by coming together. That's been the issue for the last how many years?
Yep.
And the old money running things
together. And
collaboration,
no
competition.
When we were at the first co-op meeting at Amaya's, and when we were sitting there, and I forgot who was talking. It might have been Tino or Ryan. There was a pause moment for a second. I was just like, and I just kind of blurted it out because I was just scanning the room. And I'm like, this is what the fuck it is. Like, why has nobody addressed this? This is what Monroe looks like. Yes. Like, I'm thinking in my head, and it was like, as I'm scanning the room, I'm like, man, fuck them boardrooms or some fucking, not saying fuck them, but I'm saying at conference tables and all this decision making. No, people like me, people like you, people like you, people like you. That's what we look like really on the outside, like in real life. That's what Monroe looks like. And I was just that's why I kind of blurted out. I don't know if you guys remember. I was like, dude, this is Monroe. This is what we are. This is what we look like. I called us the Rainbow Coalition because that's what it was, and that's what it is.
Yeah, we are building the future.
I think that's trademark now. Copyright.
Is it? If somehow this sense of community is a wildfire and spreads all over the world, everything's solved. Everybody gives a fuck about their neighbor. There's no conflict,
and that's what
it's about somebody simple. Give a fuck. That's it. That's all that matters.
You go back to saying, we're Brain Jerk's involved in everything. They're everywhere. Well, our motto from the beginning has been force feed. Everything we've done nothing but force feed. Force it. 7, 8, 10 shows in one day at couple points. Just force feed everything we do. I don't care if you like it, because I promise you're going to find something you do like.
Right.
And if you don't like it, somebody else likes it. You know what I mean?
And
but there's so many people out here. That's a lot of people in the city. When people first saw our logo, the people first heard us, they're like, oh, who the hell are these guys? But the more and more people see, and the more and more they just watch and listen, the more they're like, oh, okay, they're not bad guys. They're actually pretty good guys. They just want to change the city. They just want to change the way people think. Because that's my biggest thing is nobody needs to be greedy. Like we talked about earlier, right? There's enough for everybody to go around. We do the same thing. We help each other.
Yeah.
As much as possible.
What did I say I was going to put on the shirt?
Man, we should have wrote it down, bro, because I was trying to think of it earlier. Was it?
It's on Chrissy's podcast. I'm going to go back and listen to it because I'm going to make some shirts. It was something about collab, not compete. We can all eat.
Yeah,
and it's gonna have me on the back of the shirt with a red bone like that.
Yeah. That was on the Juneteenth.
No, that was on Chrissy's.
That was on Chrissy's.
We're all stronger together.
Yeah.
Period. No matter what it is, we're stronger together.
Yeah,
I love it.
I remember earlier we were talking and T-Rup was talking about happiness, and you guys were explaining to me earlier about how, coming up with the podcast, with the first part of it was to get him out of his depression and happy. And that's another thing,
he hadn't slept in 11 days.
Oh, my God, that's fucking wild. We got to talk about that. So
it was 11.
Mm-hmm. Well, it was the 11th day when we started.
Part of that, when you were talking about that happiness, I was thinking about that too. And at the end, remember I was telling you, like, if I don't make any money, if I don't monetize, I'm okay. I do this shit because I fucking love it. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? But that at the end of the day, when we talk about happiness, that struck a nerve when you said that too, a good nerve, because I was like, man, like, why do people make money? They make money to pay for happiness or to be able to put themselves in a position to be happy and still survive. You know what I mean? So, like, I know we're talking about, like, there's enough out there for everybody to eat, but there's also enough happiness out there for everybody to be happy. You know what I mean? Like,
in real life,
you can run out of money. You can't run out of happiness.
I want the happiness. I want the happiness. I tell people all the time I'd never become a billionaire. Won't ever happen because I'm going to spend the money to improve things around me. I'll give it to people. I'll give it to poor people. You got a good guy on the street. Guess what? He ain't on the street no more because I'll give him.
Right.
If I got that much money, there's no way I become Jeff Bezos, the richest man in the world ever. Never.
You become that guy. Can you believe he just gave away?
I want to be real life.
Headline.
I want to be something similar to Mr. Beast. That dude gives away $1 million for just contests, or he walks up to random people on the street and gives them 10 grand. Goes into random chat rooms, drops 10 grand on these 3 grand on random people in there, like just blessing people.
I want to be. You said Mr. Beast. Mm-hmm. I want to be Mr. Deeds. Remember Mr. Deeds, Adam Sandler?
Yes.
Where he like just didn't get the concept of having that much money, and like
seen that
all of a sudden in the town, everybody had a Ferrari.
Yeah, that's
like
what I'm talking about.
You want to be Mr. You'll be Mr. Beast. I'll be Mr. Deeds. Let's fucking run it.
If I have a multi-billion, if I have $1 billion and I die, everyone in my company is splitting that. Period.
Right.
Everyone in my family is splitting that.
And there's still more than enough to go
exactly.
around. If you can get all that money and not be happy, then you just don't want
greedy.
happy.
I am the very minimalistic. I don't need much at all.
I'm as rich as, I mean, in a mental state, I'm as rich as I've ever been.
Yes.
I'm as wealthy.
That's the truth.
As I ever been because my journey has taught me to just be myself no matter what. Like, it doesn't matter what other people like think or anything. Being myself 100% and painfully being myself. Like, some people really don't like it, and
for good or bad.
That really makes me feel like I'm putting everything 100% the truth, 100% me. I'm putting it all out there on the line. Take it or fucking leave it. And if you take it, then you're a good friend.
And let's be honest, he's been way more than 1,000% open with his life and his struggles.
Oh, absolutely, man.
Like, I'm talking things that normal men are not gonna say, admit to.
No, I've dropped a tear. No bullshit. Listen to one of your podcasts before.
Yeah.
You were talking about mental health. I forget who was on there, but man, it struck a nerve. No, it wasn't that one though. It was before that one. It was before that one. Well, I hadn't really. I mean, I was still kind of getting to know T-Rup on basically off of TV or YouTube or whatever because. We were in. I don't even know if we were in this building yet. I don't know. We might have just been, but we had just met each other. But I was watching him, and I was like, I'll go back and watch it again. But it was just some shit that was so deep. I remember you talking about. I think you was talking about your accident and different stuff, trying to bounce back and make yourself. They told you to wouldn't walk again.
Yeah, he had to learn how to walk and talk and all.
Yeah, like all this stuff, man. I was like, dude, and it was like one of those tears you shed when you're like. Sad for you, but happy you made it out. Like you're rooting, like you know what I mean. I'm literally like watching it, rooting. Like, fuck yeah! It's like I don't even know this dude like that at the time, but I'm watching as if I'm listening to him as if it was a movie, and I'm waiting for the end. Like even though I know the end result, it's this beautiful butterfly that we have in front of us, but I'm like rooting as I'm listening to your story. Like, fuck yeah, go Free Willy!
That's why I felt it was so important that he told his story.
Yeah,
because through doing that, we've met. You know, Masshole's from Massachusetts. We met him online. He's come and visited us came and slept in our house with us. He's you know, we don't like to call our followers fans. They're our community. They're our family.
They're friends.
We literally see them every single day. We talk to them every single day. We ask them how they're doing. And we all have our bad days. We help each other through it. But him telling his story, it's just, that dude was in a motorcycle accident. There's another guy we met that was in a motorcycle accident, paralyzed still. Just like all these different things, whether it be that or recovering stories or whatever it is, it just opens up doors for people to see you're vulnerable, and that shows them they can be too.
Right.
Yeah.
And that, honestly, that is the biggest problem, is people aren't vulnerable enough.
That's that. Remember we was talking about earlier. The hardest part is getting to that gym and walking through those gym doors. Mm-hmm. That's in that case, I believe that's your gym doors right there. Is breaking
and
down
he's
your
taught
wall
me to do that
and being vulnerable enough to be you and look at yourself in the mirror and attack the problems or the demons. I want to say and start there. Like that's the walking. And after that, I feel like it's not easy by any means, but. That's the analogy of what we were talking about earlier. Yeah. That's the getting to the gym and actually walking through the gym doors.
I think both of you guys have been those people that you just have a good aura, you have a good vibe. You know what I mean? Like there's not too many people that I could just come up to and just be cool with them like that. You guys are that. So it's like when we see each other, we hug. We don't handshake. You know what I mean? It's like I respect that. I love that. Like even some people's like, you know, because I'm always fucking with T-Rup, you know. T-Rup got to pause me a couple times. I got to pause him a couple times. But people be like,
love affair.
Damn, you know him like that? And is he gay? I'd be like, he might be. You know what I mean? Like, what if he is?
My wife don't even know.
Tell him about
he might be.
You know what I mean?
He's like, my wife don't even know.
That's what he might be.
That's
like,
the truth.
What difference? Figure it out.
Like, what difference does it make? You know what I mean? We're cool.
Yeah.
So it's like, you know, they see him doing drag and stuff like that, and so people automatically think, well, he must be
Before
gay.
the drag, when he said he was getting married, he told people he was getting married. Exactly four people thought we were getting married. So what's that say about me now?
Josh, how'd you get roped into this, man? You got kids, you've been married.
Yeah.
Like,
you and Josh are getting married? No. He's married to a beautiful
well, you know what?
woman.
That is a new that could be a new event.
Yeah.
Josh and T-Rup get married. Mm-hmm. We can make that.
I mean, he has been trying to get with me for 3 or 4 years.
Now that hasn't stopped. Like, I don't see
even
you guys
now
getting
he's married.
But trying to slip one in.
He won't. He's not even gonna try.
Your wedding photos, man, in Vegas.
Glory.
They were awesome. They were beautiful.
Want to get married. Never wanted to get married.
Even walking up to the front.
Yeah, but my wife never wanted to get married in her life. Never saw herself getting married. So my goal was to make it the most unethical marriage there is. To just make it so different.
So wild.
I walked down the aisle. I did a mating dance for my wife
in a butterfly dress.
She accepted it. She accepted my mating dance.
Yes.
So I did the video what fucking nature does, dude.
Okay, so did Deb do that video?
No, that was Chris Daly from Only Noise. Chris Daly from Only Noise.
Yes, I remember because if I remember correctly, Mikey was on there on the show before your wedding, and you were explaining to him, was it that what your outfit was going to be?
Yeah.
That you got wings and everything made and all this stuff.
Yeah.
I think that's when I first was like,
that's the day
this motherfucker's being for real.
with us.
Yes.
Oh yeah, that's the first day I watched you guys because he's my homie. He's the one that linked us all up, and we've talked about that before. But yeah, he was like, oh yeah, man, I'm gonna. Actually, he didn't. Pops, my dad was like, hey, Mikey's gonna be on some show. Do you know about it? I'm like, what? And I like literally text Mikey like, bro, you ain't even say nothing about it. He's like, oh yeah, you know, it slipped my mind. I've been running around, and then I tuned in, and I'm like, oh my god, these guys are fucking dope. These guys are some dope ass dudes. But yeah, I remember you talking about that. On that specific show, that you had these wings made and shit.
Oh yeah,
7 foot wings, dude.
Oh, 7 foot wings.
He's a 7 foot wingspan butterfly.
6'5".
I think those are about 10 foot.
No, how tall are you?
Oh, me, I'm 6'5".
6'5" with 10 foot wings.
Yep.
In Vegas, butterfly.
He fit right in. I'm sure.
Let me tell you, walking through The casino,
Was the
dude,
best.
I walked behind him and every head was snapping. Every head.
Do it.
Well, that's how he walks when he just walks down Monroe Street. It's like that.
Have you
I
ever
don't
seen
know
him walk
why
through
he
the-
didn't wear.
Have you ever seen him walk through the second floor of this building?
Well,
It's a struggle for him to get up here, but
when I walked in after I recovered from this accident as good as I was going to, when I walked into the doctor that told me I wasn't going to walk or talk right or anything again, I walked in and told him about my life. And he said, it was a 1 in a million chance of you surviving. He says, but for you to get as far as you are, it's a 1 in a billion chance. And that's why I think that I'm just one of a kind. Like that, me personally, I feel like I'm one of a kind. So it's like, I have to hold myself accountable to be me.
real life, this is the funniest dude I ever met in my life in person.
This
Funniest
is the
dude.
most teddy bear lovable motherfucker
Funniest
I've ever
dude
met.
I ever met in my life.
But he looks like
And
he
my
might
thought-
smack the shit out.
Yeah, he looks like that.
I would never touch.
My-
I've
my-
never
my
been in a
eight-
fight in my life.
My
that
daughter
I
will
like.
leg kick him and drop him to the ground, though.
Yeah, well,
She's only 7.
she knows the bad parts of me. But yeah, I've never been into a fight in my life, even when I was the macho man, fucking you can't do nothing to me, and fighting people and winning the fights. I never walked away from a fight and was like, man, I'm so glad I beat that guy up. Never felt right. Seen my first animal die. I'll never kill an animal. I don't need that. I seen the deer die, and it said the same shit that I would say if I got shot. It said, "Oh," I was like, why? You just took the soul out of this animal. I don't see. I like the food, but I'm not doing this. That's just what I can't do. Hurting something is not my forte.
And you're actually the opposite, man. You're the opposite. You actually put life into people, man. We were talking about the way you walk into a room and the room lights up, the energy that you bring. You're actually the opposite of that, and that's why you're so beautiful. Is you bring energy to the room, the life to the room that might not have been there before.
And like you said, I could take it and be the asshole in the room and make the whole room fucking. I could.
Which
riot.
he's been. He knows how
I've
to
done
do
that.
it.
I've done that a million
He's
times.
good at it, too.
I'm really good at it.
He's just as good at that.
But like I said to you, I put that if I'm really having a bad day.
There's a
bad
reason
mental
why
health
he's got
day,
toxic on his chin.
That's for my past. That's
Yep.
for me to look in the mirror. It's not for nobody else to look at but me when I'm in the mirror. I used
Like
to
a
be
scar.
toxic. Don't be toxic.
Yep.
That's just something.
Yeah, that's dope.
It's a weird situation.
That's dope.
What was I talking about before?
We were talking about before with the energy when we were talking about. Well, I'll give you the context. To give you the context, we were talking about how the responsibility, the real power, is in knowing that you have the power to change the energy in the room and how you choose to change it.
Yes.
That's the real power and responsibility. So you can walk into a room and you can change it for bad or you can change it for good. That's where the real responsibility comes in. That's what we were getting at.
And,
with what
and
you were
like
saying.
you said, sometimes it could be like tiring after or something like that. Me, maybe I have done it for that, but once I realized that it was to help me too, like I can pull my own self out of a shitty mind space, negative mind space, just by being positive or faking it until you making it, But I'm
Which
a
I
natural.
hate that. I hate that saying.
I'm a natural.
Hate it.
I'm a natural happy guy, so it's not faking it until I make it.
Hate
It's
faking
just
it.
Not. It's just not letting people feel what I'm feeling deep down. Like I don't want that. I don't want you to portray that. I thought about killing myself.
Do it until
3
you
hours
achieve
ago.
it.
I don't want to fucking do that. So I'm gonna come up and I'm gonna say a joke, and maybe you laughing and saying something back at me is gonna make me happier.
And now you become
like,
best friends.
Oh.
yeah.
Hey, fuck, dude. Now I'm gonna be happy, go lucky to all these motherfuckers instead of coming in here like, oh, fuck this day.
Well, one thing we've always said is, positivity spreads just like negativity. In the beginning, we were positive. We did our morning cups of tea where every single morning, T-Rep would give you little words of advice. But we realized, being positive, you can't be positive 24/7. You just can't.
It's not real life.
Life
You
won't
can't.
let you do that.
It's not real life.
No.
And then that's faking it if
Yeah.
you pretend to be that,
So we've been 1,000% from the beginning. We want to be authentic as possible. So we don't know how to be anybody else but ourselves, and we're sure as hell not going to change it for anybody.
Right.
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 So that's basically how we've run it. Is like, well, if you don't want to watch, if you got something to say, it is what it is.
Yeah, but
we kind of like that, because then now the more that happens, the more that we do, we're like, see, we believe in ourselves. There's zero doubt in my mind, and there has been zero doubt in my mind that we will achieve everything we want to achieve.
For sure.
No doubt.
Tons of doubt in my mind.
This has never been a hobby for me. This is from the gates opening, balls to the wall. Let's get this.
Yeah.
There's a lot of doubt in my mind, but I've never treated it like a hobby, like he said. I've always known that Josh has this little crazy fucking evil scientist thing going on, and and what I'm doing is making me personally happy. So, like I said, right now, without any money, I'm rich.
Well, in the beginning, it was proving to T-Rup that the plan will work, right? So it was little goals. Just, okay, what's your goal for I want to be noticed at the gas station. Okay, 2 days later, he was noticed. Okay, I want to be noticed here, outside of town. Guess what? How many days was it after that?
I think it was like the next day or something.
It's like a day or two later, boom, now he's I want to be noticed out of state. Week later, guess what? Boom. So then now at that point, he's like, okay, I'm on board. Let's go. And this was within the first 4 months of us starting.
I said, fuck it. Just went.
When was the actual date that Brain Jerk became entertainment company officially?
September 11th, 2020.
2020. When did the first podcast air?
I don't know. Shit. Good question. I'll look that up right now.
I know we started with Morning Cups of Teas. We were just letting them out. We were just trying to get our names out there. We didn't. We started the company and had everything.
Episode 1, September 20th, 2020.
So 9 days after.
But we had the little small videos.
We were doing Cups of Teas.
Teaser videos.
And, teaser video. And really, we were just, those 9 days, that day was the day we bought all of our supplies.
Really, those 9 days were... We realized that the laptop we had wasn't going to cut it for editing. That's what happened in those 9 days.
I'm laptop shopping right now.
Yep, and in those 9 days, we built a computer. So once that computer was built, we got that boy in the studio. Podcast started.
Yeah, but we had
Ryan and
Kayla
on the way. We're episode 1.
Yeah,
we had a lot.
Was that your spot over here, or no?
No,
we were in Toledo.
No, we were in Toledo in the beginning. We had multiple rooms as studios. You know, we've had the desk studio. We've sat people on the couch. We just brought you into a studio.
Yeah, we did.
For a special studio. We went to the office instead of the actual real studio because it's way cooler.
Yeah, it was a little bit hot. Well, it was like it is now because we turned
it's
off
hotter
the AC
in mine now, I
and
think.
the fan in here to record.
But I like the look.
I like sweat right now, guys.
Of all of the logos behind, I really enjoyed that.
You know what, man? It is music to my ears to hear you say that because when we first fucking got the spot before we painted the thing, we sat right in here, man. I used to keep the door open and just whenever I'm in here, that's inviting. Like I treat it like a dorm room. If the door's open, you're invited in. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean?
Yep.
And you guys came, and Megan.
Megan Dietz.
Megan Dietz.
Yep.
Megan Dietz came in, and we were just sitting here chopping it up. And
no
you
paint,
guys
no pleasure.
No paint, shout out to no paint, no pleasure. You guys seen what this has morphed into in 6 months.
Beautiful. Oh yeah, even Introvert Emporium, Nikitha, she's an artist. She's down in the basement too.
The basement dwellers.
Yes.
They stay down there.
I don't know if
great artists.
I don't know if they even like to be called basement dwellers.
Do.
I only call that from watching your guys' show.
They accept it.
Okay.
That's what they are.
Last I knew, they might get tattoos of it. So
basement dwellers.
Yeah.
Dope.
Yeah.
T-Rup influences so much, just like Mike says.
I might get a tattoo.
But
BTT tattoo, bro.
Just remember who the puppet master is.
Oh shit.
There's 2 of them.
Like you're the self-proclaimed mayor. I'm the self-proclaimed king of the world, dude.
I thought you were self-proclaimed.
I own Brain Jerk. I own fucking BTT. I own it all, dude. I'm self-proclaimed.
If it wasn't for T-Rup, the world would not revolve.
If it wasn't for me, none of this shit would be
I remember hearing this speech in their office one night, and there was a lot of extracurricular activities happening. I came up here to paint one night. You guys remember this? I came up here to paint one night, and I had my coveralls on and everything, right? Had my radio.
And you got drunk instead.
Yeah, I had a change in clothes just in case. Like I wanted to.
Welcome
pop
to
over
the second floor,
or something. No, I walked up the steps and I'm like, Spotlight
Omar's
is really. I thought Spotlight is really getting in the dance studio upstairs. I'm like, they're really getting in because I heard music. I turned the corner and there's a fucking huge speaker that's like all lit up in lights, and there's like a straight up dorm party up here. And I'm like, I came in here, sat my shit down. Ryan came in here, invited me to a drink, and I already had a bottle. And I'm like, I was gonna sip and get my paint on.
Why you ain't call me?
My whole life
way too late for you. Okay. And dude, next thing you know, my coveralls came off. I'm fucking taking shots inside. Oh, it was Kayla's birthday.
Yep.
That's what it was. I'm taking shots inside the Brain Jerk studio. Fucking T-Rub's giving a speech about how he's daddy and he owns it all. Like fucking Josh is telling him, no, we really know who really runs shit. Kayla's just like, guys, this is my party. Why are you guys all talking about yourselves?
It don't matter.
It's a great time.
It's in my head.
I just want to take a second to thank everybody that even has been a part of this journey. It's like from you guys to Spooky to Ryan to Kayla to we don't work with him anymore, but Nate Thompson, he played a big part of who we are, and everybody. Bob Vergils.
Darren
McCarty, like Rhino, Gary Paulette, like all these people have played an influential role, and we might not vocalize that all the time, but we're watching everyone.
Yeah. You know what?
My thing is like, if we work with everyone, we are willing to work with everyone.
It's something I told TJ, and I've said it many, many times. I was at a point where
I'm sorry if I forgot anybody too.
Right.
Nikitha.
Oh, there's like a million people that we put.
There's
so many different people we can name
for an hour.
I got kind of
Dev Development,
Mikey,
Pete Rendina, Mikey, yes,
it's a million.
Jeff.
But yeah, I got caught up on
Trash Dog.
How can we make money? We have to make money. We have to be able to afford the studio. We want to keep it.
Yes.
Money. I'm the business guy, right? So what can we do to generate income? And I just got so focused on that. And then one day I was just like, man, I've met some of the coolest fucking people in the last 6 months that I would have never met them. So it was like, I told him, I was like, money doesn't fucking mean shit. We'll get it.
Yes.
No matter what's going on.
Because
if you're
short, doing what you love.
I'm short. Rome's short. If whoever's short, we'll get it. I'm not even worried about that. And then it seems like all of a sudden, sponsors started coming in.
You stop caring about that money. Right. You can't drive a business off of money.
I never, and that's the thing. I've always explained to him, man. I used to always tell him every time you get frustrated, I'd be like, dude, I will do this. I will actually pay money to do this
all day.
You know what I mean? Like if you love something, the money the money to at least pay for doing this will come. And yes, I remember that. I remember when it all came to fruition, you were like, and it clicked, and you were like, oh, this is fucking dope. He was talking about. He referenced you guys. He referenced half the people. Then this is way before the co-op. Half the people that was in that room. I was just gonna say too, like one of the dopest things to me was seeing. We were at Amaya's, is the Darren McCarty show. The special event, and I was over by your computer, and I just kind of looked for a second, and I was like, man, BTT is definitely in the house. I'm in here representing my brother, who's 1/3 of BTT, also is DJing as his company, the DJ service, Totally Focused Entertainment. Gary Paulette, Monroe Pop Fest, he is the one helping put on the show. Brain Jerk is helping put on the show. MCOP is involved. It's at
Rhino IWR.
Rhino. Tino, it's at Tino's spot. You know what I mean? It's at Amaya's, a local business here. Like, and I just looked and I was like,
Lazy Boy, believe was there, right? Too.
Oh, there was a lot of people there that bought tickets and stuff.
Yeah, there was a lot of businesses
Mikey at 8 Mile Vodka sponsoring, and I just for a quick second I was like, me and Rome were sitting there, and I looked at Rome and I said something to him about it. And I forget exactly what I said, but I'm just looking like, bro, if we could capture this picture right here. To show what I was talking about earlier about how like we're setting the tone for the rest of the city of how you can collab, not compete. And I'm like, if I could capture this moment right now, this picture, and that ain't even everybody, but like I literally just named 6 or 7 fucking entities that are literally all just commingling, working together, getting along, doing something for the community. And it wasn't even like, that wasn't even the people that was there to actually watch the show. That was just the people that was there to support the homies that were throwing things. You know what I mean?
To make it
you were doing video, you were DJing, you were promoting the drag queen bingo. You know what I mean? Like, you guys were helping promote.
We were performing.
You guys, right? That's what I'm saying. Like, Terry Sprinkler was in the building. Like, I'm just saying, like
Terry
that.
Sprinkler.
That was our first live
there
performance right there. We opened up for D-Mac.
You did
and
open
Rhino.
up for D-Mac.
Yeah,
that is cool. That's a childhood, like, even, that dude. I remember being 1996, however old I was, 1997. I remember a migraine. I'm laying on my dad's floor, and I watched that man score the game-winning goal of the Stanley Cup. The first time they won the Stanley Cup in 60-something years. Like, I was diehard. That's all I cared about was the Red Wings back then. It's like, to be friends with that guy now, it's just like, I say it all the time, like,
rich.
The life we're living. Look at this life
rich
we're
in
creating.
Relationships.
Look at what we're creating here.
We're rich in relationships. Yes. I could have $1 million and not have a friend and fucking die lonely, or if I really get in a crunch, need somebody, nobody's there except for my $1 million, or I can have $5 in my pocket, but I can call 1 million people that would be willing to help me genuinely because they fuck with me, not for an agenda to get something back or what's in it for me. You know what I mean? That's fucking rich.
I say this a lot. I love every single one of you, and like, that's real. I love every human. We all just doing the same. I know you go through some shit. So do I, but I love you. You
always reach out if you are.
I love them all. Sure. I don't care who the fuck you are, and like the people in you're in the co-op. I'm hugging you. I'm telling you I love you, motherfucker. I'm offering you my heart.
Right.
I'm touching
you
hearts
mean
with
that
you.
And it's genuine.
Motherfucker, this is, I love you. Like, and everybody, dude, I'll give a hug to anybody.
And that's why it hurts. That's why it hurts us so much when we realize people aren't moving the same way we thought they were. When people's masks fall off. That's why it hurts so bad.
That's what happens about masks. They fall off eventually.
They always fall off.
That's a great way to put it.
Yeah.
When the mask falls off.
And I will say this, and as a disclaimer too, I don't think that Josh, and I don't want to speak for you, but I don't think that you're speaking as far as like, you're not saying, you're not talking about the people that just aren't in the co-op, or, you know what I mean?
Right.
Because there are people that the co-op might not be how, like, their cup of tea or what they have going on or whatever, which is perfectly fine. We support community no matter what.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. I think what Josh is alluding to more is the people that when they have some I'll just say evil intentions.
You pretend to be of the same mindset just to gain what everybody else can help you do.
Exactly. You try to
because
steal
you
resources.
see the advantage.
You try to suck the resources.
Manipulation.
That is exactly
suck the resources out of the room. And then try to get away with them.
Why do you think all these people get into relationships and they live with each other for 4 fucking weeks and they're like,
mask
this
falls
dude's
off.
a piece of shit.
That's a fake. I use it in relationships and in everything. Almost every single person you see is wearing some sort of mask, and
especially at the first meeting. Especially when you first meet.
So I've recently, within the last couple of years, tried to not wear a mask and be as open as I possibly can, truthful as I possibly can, even if it's at a detriment to myself. I mean, in some cases, it's going to be a detriment to open up that much. But it's one of those things, it's for me. It's not, I don't want to be the fake it till you make it. Hate it. Because I don't want to fake anything. I want to do it. I want to try it. And what does Yoda say? There is no try. There is do or do not.
There you go.
You're never trying anything, because if you are trying, you're doing it.
Bars.
Wow, that is bars. I never looked. Yeah, no, you dropping knowledge, because I never even looked at it that way. That's actually a really. That's
Yoda, baby.
Is that
message?
Wait, you right?
There is no try. There is only do or do not.
Okay, wait a minute. Let me, because I'm really about to upset.
And fear leads to anger, which leads to the dark side.
95% of the people that are listening, and both you guys, you're gonna be upset when I say this.
You haven't seen Star Wars.
Probably. Is that where it's from, Star Wars?
Yeah, it's Yoda.
No, I've never seen Star Wars.
He has not.
Congratulations.
Okay. I've watched them all multiple times. I'm
Sorry.
not like a Star Wars
I tried
per se,
but there's no such thing as try.
Right.
I've tried to watch, either you watched it or you didn't. Well, I watched.
You began to watch it and then you stopped.
And I stopped.
Yep. And if you take that into life, that's the great thing about Star Wars.
There goes our sponsorship. There goes our fucking listenership, our viewership. We're dead. I should have never said we're dead in the water now, bro.
Now you get depressed.
We didn't fucking.
We were getting ready to get $1 million sponsor.
I know, and I said I didn't see Star Wars.
Star Wars just like Disney about to call you. They're like, fuck, dude.
Disney's like, oh no, fuck them motherfuckers. Hey, Brain Jerk though, what's up?
Well, and that's another Star Wars analogy. I've used with him before when he gets deep into his PTSD and stuff. It's like the whole reason that you're feeling these ways is because you're afraid, right? And now you're afraid, so now you don't want to sleep, and now this sleep leads to anger because now you can't, and now you're confused and angry because first whether you start off sad and fearful, right? He's fearful, then it becomes sad, then it becomes anger, and now what are you gonna do? It leads to the dark side. That is another.
I'm gonna start calling Josh Dr. Josh.
Well,
you can be TJ the Mayor. He can be Dr.
Gonzo.
Yeah, I'm Dr. Gonzo, or they call me the shaman.
There you go. Listen, I love it.
T-Rup told y'all earlier, if I can call myself the mayor, okay, he can call himself the leader of the world. Like, why can't Josh be a doctor?
Yeah, I'm with it.
I've been Doc Gonzo
Dre made beats.
for years.
He wasn't a doctor.
My first rap name was Dr. Love. I was like in 6th grade.
My Gonzo, Gonzzo. Two Z's.
That's really what it was. Hold on, you guys just gonna skim pat. Your first DJ name was Dr. Love.
No, my first MC name.
Oh,
it was Dr. Love.
I'm gonna need some of that.
My first cool name like that was Iceman.
Iceman.
You killed people?
No, it was from Top Gun.
Oh, I thought it was George, the Iceman.
Yeah, the Iceman.
No, that's Gervin. What's the Iceman from the? I love.
I know what you're talking
about.
Dope.
The Hitman from the mob back in the day.
I'm Big Bear, and I didn't know that in the gay community,
what a bear was.
Bears are me exactly what.
No, you could be a bear.
And I didn't know that, and then I got it tattooed on me, and a bear. A real bear came up to me and he was like,
"Let me talk to you for a minute."
He's like, "What does that say?" I said, "Big Bear." He's like,
"Really?"
And then he explained to me what that is, and I said, "Do you have a tattoo eraser?"
Was he bigger than you though?
Oh yeah, okay. He was,
which is hard to believe.
He could have had his way with me.
Okay,
there's not a lot of people that could if you match up size by size, looks like they could just easily have their way with
bro. I could have my way with him.
We know that, but I'm saying if you're just looking at size for size,
for size, yeah, it looks different. But like, once you realize how soft I am, my wife has told me like 7 ways to disable me already since we've been together.
That's why I think we do so well together, is just because we're similar in mindsets, but our looks are polar opposites.
They're Robin Big.
Yeah,
they're the new fucking
somebody
Robin
else
Big,
had
dude.
said that before. Someone else said that before. I can't remember
Monrogan.
who it was. Monrogan, I always call him.
Monrogan. I love it.
Welcome to the Monrogan Show.
Wow.
I like it.
The Monrogan experience.
Yeah.
I love it. It is an experience too, by the way. I like how you put that at the end because
It is.
Podcast by day, by night, all day, or whatever, because that's what the fuck you guys do all fucking day, all day, all night, all day, all night.
Don't stop.
You will know us.
And we
Even
evolve.
if you don't watch us, you will know us.
From the beginning, he's said that we've made a little joke because I was laying on, it was before we had a name. He said, the evolvation of us.
I meant to say evolution.
Yeah, but he said evolvation, so we've kind of carried it. 2 years later, we're still evolvating all day long.
I love it.
We evolvate every fucking day, dude.
I love it.
And listen, it's always good to work on yourself. You can keep working on yourself because you are never going to be perfect.
Ever.
But if you always keep working on yourself, you can be the closest to it.
Keep getting better every day, one step at a time.
And just realize
little goals will make big steps.
If you don't fall back,
I feel like I need to pod with these dudes every day.
I think you should.
So if you don't
come in the
fall
morning,
back,
get
bro.
some motivation.
Motivational Monday. I mean, Mental Health Monday.
the steps you're taking towards positivity, as long as you don't fall back, and you can stay still for one or 2 days because something's going on. As long as you don't fall back, you're still winning. Every single day that you were alive is a day that you won, because some crazy shit could happen or whatever. So I'm over 10,500 days in I'm undefeated. 10,500.
He's got a draw in there. Wow. He got a draw in there.
We got a draw because of
he did hit a van.
Yeah.
So,
but
he was officially dead. You were officially dead for a moment.
Yep.
I was thinking, from the time you're born, you start dying.
Yeah.
That's like that's
you live to die.
Oh, shit.
But you win every fucking day that you don't die.
Your whole life, you're living to die.
Where is that from? I just heard that somewhere.
Am I dying to live or am I living to die? You love my voice, by the way. That's a Tupac. That's a Tupac. That's on the when Eminem.
You want to switch so the people can see my face? I love your voice. Get the fuck out of here.
Okay.
You're a rapper. You are not a singer. You've never.
Hey, dude, I wish right now,
bro. Hold on. Why can't I sing?
I like a mule because
you can't carry a note. You have no tone.
Yeah, but that's that's the way I like singing.
Oh, that's your style.
I like singing like that. Well, I like sounding like a mule, bro. You don't know that's the new fucking fad that's coming.
Well, can we harmonize, man? Maybe because I can't
emo rap. You never know.
No, listen. There was. I just watched the thing on Netflix, that pop show, whatever thing. The second one is about how autotune started. The dude that actually invented autotunes, all this different stuff. Then it became a new wave. Like maybe sounding like a mule might be a new wave. You don't know this, bro. Okay, I was reaching. I'm reaching, bro. I'm okay. So what? I can't sing.
How are your rap skills still sharp at all?
Absolutely not.
So you could freestyle to a beat right at this moment?
Absolutely not.
He says not, but
I know a guy that can freestyle beatbox, and he might be sitting right next to me.
Yeah, but we're not gonna do that because I definitely no.
I said it earlier in the other show. It's not.
I don't care. I'm gonna ask him on his show too.
But if you could, I could wicka, you know what I'm saying? No,
Handy.
We might actually take that as a fucking sounder.
He can rap. He can make you laugh. He can.
He was trying to convince us to, and I think he actually almost had me convinced. Turn that closet right there into a booth.
Yes, do it.
It could happen.
Do it.
If y'all listen, I tell a lot of people. He
sold out the Moose, guys.
250 people, baby. It was a 200-person limit there. It was 250.
They thought you was coming in naked, though.
Yeah, no.
What was your name?
I'm T-Rup.
Oh, okay. Go look up the song Spittin' Ham Chunks.
So, I'll tell you this about my 4-song rap career. I met a guy that had a studio, living in his mom's house. That mom's house guy, the guy that you're thinking of, that guy. So, he was very not good at rapping. Terrible. But he had really good, expensive equipment, and I just wanted to try it. My cousin thought he was going to be the next Tupac, but of course, something happened.
He drank too much Mountain Dew.
Yeah, drank too much alcohol. I don't know, But he didn't. But we went to this guy's house, and he sucks. I mean, I'm telling you, it's the trashiest shit ever. So if you look me up on SoundCloud, you're going to hear this guy on his plant. He sucks. It's Justin James Rowe on
let's just call him right out.
I don't give a fuck.
Justin James Rowe. T-Rup thinks you're a trash rapper.
Sucks so bad, but he produced because he had really good equipment, and he produced this song, and it was me and my cousin on it. It was a really good song.
For him being he's 18 years old, so 10 years ago, this was.
And
what's the name of it?
Spittin' Ham Chunks.
Spittin' Ham
Go
Chunks.
to SoundCloud. Go to Justin James Rowe. You'll see Spittin' Ham Chunks.
All you got to do is go to SoundCloud and Spittin' Ham Chunks.
Spittin' Ham Chunks. SPITTINHAMCHUNKS.
It's a good one. It's.
Is that the one that sold out the Moose?
Yep.
It's not like a radio jam, but if this dude would have fine-tuned his skills throughout these last 10 years.
And I walk around my house and freestyle just stupid shit. My wife,
even the comedy raps that he makes.
My wife is on the fence about me being gay because I'll walk around saying gay shit, rapping though. I'll freestyle a whole gay bar right in front of her.
The whole gay bar?
The whole gay bar right in front of her, dude. And she'd be like, dude, what are you doing? And it'll just be something stupid or a song I heard earlier that day. I'm already making up a parody of it. Like 4 of our songs that we've heard people do. Do you see Justin James Rowe?
Play it.
The picture?
The first one is his cousin, and then T-Rup comes in for the chorus.
Bitch.
So this is his cousin.
Sick boy.
They say I'm sweet like a swisher. Bitch, I am the truth hurts like a blister. Looking for your girl, dog. Oh, you just missed her. She in the back, faded, half naked, taking pictures. All blacked up, my pants sag like a hipster.
We can't give them all of it. We can't give them.
We gotta wait for T-Rup to come on.
I guess we do that.
Give it a fast forward to T-Rup.
I'm at the first. I'm the chorus and the second verse. And the cheddar's what we chasing. My heart and soul is dark and cold like a basement.
Bars.
Just to make a statement. My flow is tighter than a straight jacket on a mental patient.
You hear that one? My flow is tighter than a straight jacket on a mental patient.
We stunting, you other fuckers fronting. We rolling, we toking, and all y'all doing nothing. You need it, come find me. I'll hit you with the potion, man. All we do is grind, drugs always be emotion. We shining, you other fuckers.
I'm putting this in rotation.
Please.
Put it in the club back on the, that's a bang.
On the
Oh, here comes
his.
No. Yeah. Justin sucks at making a song.
Man. Oh, man. Damn, I don't know how to turn it off now. Spitting the ham chunks.
Just wait till you hear his verse. Wait, go listen to it afterwards and listen to the verse, not just the chorus.
Oh yeah, I gotta.
Yeah.
I'm putting that. You know, I can get that in.
I'd like to remaster it and do a remix or something.
I told anybody I don't really want to get and be like my own entity or whatever, MC or whatever. But I'll jump on and feature on anybody's track. Make it a comedy. I can make it anything.
What the fuck?
You know how many times I told him?
But
yeah, that's what I'm saying, dude.
If you give me a
that's
beat,
what I'm saying.
If you give me a beat, I can write it, and I'm not gonna sit there and freestyle it right now. Give me a beat, and I'll write it over the week.
See, me and T-Rup agree on this, man. If I could make a career out of just doing features, I would. I like features way more. It's
your features shine too.
Give me a beat and let me hear what the hell you got, and or tell me the basis of the song or something, and give me a couple weeks and I'll write you something. If you want it to be fucking comedy, if you want it to be something, I mean, I can try.
Mandela, we talking to you, bro.
You should write something to perform at the next Drag Queen Bingo, like a comedy.
I agree.
Performance.
Yeah. You know, we know.
Why don't you gotta give that fucking idea?
And you do know,
we know
they make
producers and
Grammys
stuff, man.
for comedy.
We know producers. We can get
albums.
beats.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can get beats.
That's what we need.
It's said here first, people. T-Rup gonna drop a new single.
I hope so.
I don't know when, but it's gonna be soon.
I want it to be somebody else's single, and not just on it.
Dorian,
we talking to you.
Anybody, I tell them all. Send me a fucking beat, and
Listen, I keep trying to get him and Rome to come out of retirement and just drop one joint together
with T-Rup.
That's it. And I'm always saying it could be 2 verses, but you got T-Rup. That's your third verse.
Boom.
Let's go. 16 bars, bro.
Hey,
that's it. That's all we need.
And
for the beautiful butterfly.
Yes.
You'll do it.
I just might.
See, come on, let's make this
the funniest thing too is when people hear my rap that song specifically, they think I'm a big black dude. Swear.
I could see it.
No, you
Every
definitely have
time,
a big projecting voice on it.
You
actually sound really good on there. Like, I'm not just bullshitting. You sound, your voice sounds good on the track. That dude wasn't
professional. He was literally out of his mom's basement with really good equipment. That's all
you can tell.
Yeah.
But you sounded good, he said. Not everything else.
On video games, like when you have like the public chat, I hate public chat, like voice chats, because I get everything that, because these kids are fucking assholes because they think I'm black and they be calling me the meanest shit. Like, dog, I'm white and I don't even like hearing that right now.
I know. Listen, when I used to play Call of Duty, I know.
Why are you fucking saying?
You're 7 years old, bro.
No, that's what it is. It'd be like the 7-year-olds, and you'd be like, "Oh my god, like I want to take off my belt right now."
Calling me that shit. I'm like, dude, I'm a fucking 350-pound white man. Leave me alone. Like,
play the game.
Of all, you're wrong, but you're saying shit that's really mean. And
my mom's not even a whore.
T-Ruff's literally fighting with a 7-year-old.
My mom's a white lady. She don't even season her food.
She's super sweet.
Leave her alone, dude.
She loves plants and goes to bed at 9 p.m.
She doesn't even know what chillins is, bro. Leave me alone.
Oh my god, bro.
I would love to just take the audio from T-Rupp and the kids while he's playing a video game. I could probably just listen to that. That's got to be comedic.
I'm sure Dilly Dill or KDZ can hook that up for you, man.
For real.
Oh my god, man. I gotta tell you guys, man, it has been a pleasure, just a fun-filled day, man. I'm sorry that we gotta stop what we're doing right now, man.
Numb, so I'm ready.
But dude, I've had such a great day, man, from the time I got up here. Even in our break going down to Maya's grabbing some tacos and chopping it up with them, I went and grabbed some tacos and shit and came back. And just the feel of, hey, man, we always talk about that, like, we're downtown. Yeah. We're with the homies. Well, I've been kicking with the homies all day. I'm about to go back to kicking with the homies even more. Like,
TJ hits me up all the time, and like, cause I'll just come through, whatever. He'll stop me. He'll go back out. Now I know what that means. He'll go, just walk in and look. This is our shit.
I do that all the time, man. I walk in this room and I'm like, because like as soon as I walk in this room, I'm like, oh, this is my space. This is what I love. Yep. This makes me feel good.
I agree.
You know
I mean? Feel that same.
I love being at home, especially, man, like with the kids. Like, I love being at home, but every single being needs that that time to get into a space where the world kind of shuts off for a minute, as far as like the seriousness of life. You know what I mean? Raising your kids.
On our way walking. Sorry.
No, I'm just saying, being a good man to your family, being, you know what I mean, a good husband or boyfriend, or even if you're single, you know what I mean? I don't know who's single, who's married in here. I know you married.
I'm single. I'm the only.
Are you single? You're
here.
the only single one?
I'm married as fuck, dude.
I'm gonna stay single for a while. I'll be the bachelor of the year one day.
Even no matter what, like there's something that you want to unplug from for just a second to reset. Yeah. And this is my reset moment when I come in here, like,
Well, even sometimes I need to reset from this. Even.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, yeah, when you do 85 shows a day.
Real life.
You definitely need to reset.
On the way back here, Josh, we were walking through the alley and he said, our lives are so, I love what we're doing so much I could cry.
Every day I say that.
Out of random bullshit. Like, and that's what happens, and I'll be like, dude, can you believe that we're at IWR videotaping this shit? Or can you believe
we're videotaping somebody that we looked up to in the WWE right now at his event? We're projecting. Can you believe that we're sitting here with a group of people that are like-minded, that only want the best, that's basically the same things we want? Yeah. We've always wanted to be downtown. This is where we wanted to be from the beginning.
Oh, well, and TJ, I tell you, like I was trying to get on the DDA board and all this stuff. They're like, nope, you can't. I'm like, but you can change the bylaws states this and blah blah blah. And they were like, oh, you got to have a business downtown. You know, now I have one.
Yep.
And now I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't even really want to be on the DDA anymore. I'm doing more shit without the DDA.
Yeah.
Still love you, DDA, but we're doing shit.
I don't fuck with DDA. I fuck with BTT.
Facts.
And BJE.
Yeah.
Facts.
Yeah, those are bars right there.
I fuck with BJs all the time.
My
I knew where that was going. I knew where that was going.
I can't. I'm sorry.
No.
It could be the beautifulest thing you're saying. I'm going to crack a joke.
I have to say this, though. T-Rupp is probably the most chill I've seen him in a long time.
I'm chill.
He is chill right now.
I'm really tired. We've had a really.
We have had a long day.
It's packed. I'm not today.
Just from the moment he opened his eyes, he's been on top of shit.
Yeah.
Because I woke him up.
Yeah. But it's all good. I like chill T-Rup too.
Oh yeah, I'm feeling it. I'm feeling good.
I like you however you come through.
Oh yeah, dude. I love the energy you bring into every room you come into.
Hey, I get it from you, brother.
I really do. I really respect the friendship we have.
For sure.
I really honestly love you guys. Like,
the feeling's mutual, brother. The feeling honestly is mutual. This ain't just because we're on fucking camera and the shit's recording. Like we say this.
No, I
people,
can feel
we say this off the air all the time.
Like, I can feel it.
We leave each other and we tell each other we love each other.
Yeah. So
I don't care. Man, I tell this dude that I love him like he's my girlfriend, real life. Whether I'm leaving his house or I'm getting off the phone with him.
Somebody has to, because Jess might not do it every day.
She does. She does,
but not as often as Josh. You know what I mean? Sometimes you need a little bit.
I probably do tell him I love him more than his wife.
I'll tell you what's funny about your wife. I said, where's T-Rup at? And she's this was downtown, and she's like, being Father of the Year and being everybody's friend.
Yeah.
And I was like, so he's over by the tent? And she's like, yep.
That's what I am.
Yeah.
Hell
That's what I am. And
well, even
shout out to my wife. She made me a great man. She made me a father, and she made me a husband, and I love that.
Yeah.
And it's a cool journey that I'm going down. Being
yeah, because he's a new dad this year, you know. He just
Father's
became a dad. First Father's Day.
It is, yeah. Happy Father's Day, brother.
Thank you.
Yeah, you too, Josh.
Thanks.
Josh, you have 2?
I got 3.
3?
Yeah.
I got 2.
Josh got about 15.
Yeah,
he only
my oldest
he only
is
paid
about to
child
be-
support for 3.
Nah, no child support on none of them.
He took them all. No.
But my oldest is about to be 14, and my youngest is almost 8. So,
Some babies, man.
yeah.
Oh, my oldest is 13, and my youngest is 11. And we're younger than Josh.
My grandson is 13, and my youngest grandson is 8. So,
Grandpa.
This is the part of the show where I talk about how old he is.
yeah. Don't say
But
it.
you started it.
I know
Yeah,
we're
you
past his
did.
bedtime. He needs his rice pudding and he needs to go to bed.
I love
It's
rice
7:30,
pudding.
man. Yeah, I gotta take
He's
my
gotta drink his
pills
prune
and
juice.
get my prune juice on.
Put your
you're
Depends on.
No, I ain't that point yet, but it's coming.
I'm 58 years old, and I just recently shit my pants.
No, but the nursing home did call, and rice pudding's on. That's his favorite.
I love rice pudding.
They're gonna have to get him. You know,
Have you ever had rice pudding?
No.
It's delicious.
It's fucking gross.
I love
terrible,
it.
dude.
I love it.
It's fucking anything with whipped cream on it can get fucked.
I love whipped cream.
Straight up.
I'll lick whipped cream off.
That
of
sounds like a good name of a porno. Anything with whipped cream on it can get fucked.
Yeah, yeah.
That's true. And you said you would lick whipped cream off of anything.
Not you though.
Exactly.
Whoa!
See?
Pause.
On that note,
I've been begging for this for 4 years.
tell the people where they can find you at, the ats, the podcast, the times, the dates, all that stuff.
Brainjerk.com right now. It'll take you to our YouTube. We're getting a website created, and it'll have everyone's link. Your guys' link will be there. Everyone we mess with, it'll have a tab there. You'll be able to find everyone from our website.
Just click that shit, dog.
But Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Twitch, right? Yeah, Twitch, that's what it is. Every morning at 10 a.m. Eastern time, we go live every morning. We don't take a day off. Not on Sunday,
Facebook
not on
Live?
Wednesday. Yep. Okay. Facebook, YouTube.
And Twitch is live every morning at 10 a.m. Brain Jerk Entertainment on all platforms.
Yep. Light it up.
Yep.
I just got hip to Twitch.
So we don't really, we've got some following there. We don't get a lot of interaction from Twitch. I'm actually trying to look into going somewhere else besides Twitch. People are, why don't you become a Twitch affiliate? Because when you become a Twitch affiliate, now you have to solely be a part of Twitch, and you can't multi-stream. Well, that's what we do, is multi-stream.
That's our bread and butter is multi-stream.
Yeah, come on.
And we we find all that at Brain Jerk, all one word, Brain Jerk Entertainment.
Yeah. Brain Jerk is one word, entertainment company on Facebook.
Okay.
Brain Jerk Entertainment, pretty much.
T-Rup on Facebook, Josh Moore on Facebook, Ryan Mahoney on Facebook.
TEERUPP.
Yep. Instagram, it's Brain Jerk Entertainment. YouTube, it's Brain Jerk Entertainment Company. Pretty much, if you type in Brain Jerk and Google.
TikTok, Brain Jerk 1.
Yep.
There you go.
So
Google us, you'll find
my forehead. You can
we
find
always say
Brain Jerk.
that. Google them.
So the last thing, I want to steal something from you guys earlier.
Son of a bitch.
Yep, I got to do it. I just thought it's only appropriate that I do to you guys what you guys did to me earlier on your show. Even though it's your thing, this is totally a Brain Jerk thing, but I want to steal it since you guys are here. If you had one thing to say to the world, what would it be?
You go first, T, because you're going to say something dumb.
Pressure.
Actually, make sure to be yourself 100% of the time, and what you deserve will get you. You will have what you deserve, and the people that want to be around you will be around you for the right reasons, because you are who you are.
Facts.
Like that.
A lot of people go through a lot of shit in their life, and some of it's catastrophic, crazy shit like that. There's positivity in everything. I got in a motorcycle accident, had a 5% chance of surviving, and I looked at the light, and I look at that now, today, 4 years later, I look at that motorcycle accident as the best thing that's ever happened to me in my life, because of what it brought, the way I feel about life,
the outlook change,
the whole outlook change. I can actually,
I love that you're here to say that.
I can actually guide people into a different a happiness that I just found, and I can be a positive role model and just fucking be yourself, and it'll all come.
Be yourself.
Those are great words, T-Bro. Good job.
Fuck.
Josh.
So
what say you?
Basically, I'd tell everybody, stop competing. Quit thinking that you're better than everybody, because really, this is something that I do. Is that when I go to the doctor's office, you see the box, right? What race are you? I check other and I write in human. Everything, every document. You're human. You are human. You are not any other. Your race is human. Your species, you're a different species of humans. You aren't a different race.
Again, bars.
Fucking bars, man. Wow. You guys did way better than I did.
What's your?
Hey, leave your legacy.
No, mine was short and sweet.
What was yours?
Right off, leave your legacy, like right off the
bat.
Yep.
He was the fastest answer to that question
Leave your legacy.
we've ever had.
But that was good too.
Before I got done saying it, he said, leave your legacy. And that was it.
I would always say, it almost sounds selfish, but take care of yourself first. Because once you take care of yourself, if you can't take care of yourself, you can't help others.
Truth.
So
truth. Because if you're in the hole, you can't help anybody get out of the hole.
I always say, when you're on a plane, what do they say? If something's going on and the mask drop, put your mask on first.
Yep.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I like
hey,
that,
man. Great show.
That.
Yes, sir.
Thank you guys so much again for coming through, man. Thanks for having me on. And actually, DJ Big Mike is going to be on Pillar Talk. You guys are going to set that up. Yep. We already talked about it. We don't know a date yet, but he's going to come do a feature on Pillar Talk also. I was on there today. Mike's coming soon. Rome's coming soon. Every morning, I try to hit you guys up as much as I can. I always like to type in there and chime in.
And every morning's a different. It's a different subject too. Mental Health Monday, Terrible Tuesday, Wacky Wednesday, What's Happening Thursday, Truth or False Friday, which is my favorite day.
This is what I'm worried about.
Secret Saturday.
Josh and T-Rup, I don't know how they know it or how they do it, but they get me to tear up. So I'm a little hesitant.
Oh yeah, he actually did cry when he received his chain.
Little concern.
Adam Myers. Yeah, he did.
Little concern. So
he did.
But I'll get it together.
Because we're real, dude. We're real. We're
real
raw.
love feels good. That's why.
Facts.
Yeah.
All right, man.
That wasn't because you were sad. That's because you were happy.
Oh, for sure.
It was definitely happy.
Oh, definitely happy tears.
You feel like you're a part of something bigger than yourself.
We're gonna wrap this up. Let's wrap this up before I start getting tearful now.
Yeah, he's about to start crying now, man.
Let's wrap this up.
All right, love you guys. I appreciate you guys.
Brain Jerk is in the building. It's your boy TJ, the mayor.
It's your boy DJ Big Mike.
T Daddy Fat Fuck if you're nasty.
Yeah, and that's Josh.
And this is Beyond the Tracks podcast with our homies Brain Jerk. Thank y'all for tuning in. Peace.
Peace out.